John, if I may pause while Mr. Comey is retrieved.
Of course.
Your Honor, Mr. Comey is present for the record. Judge, we are getting Mr. Comey evaluated for Phoenix House. We've just got some material from the State Attorney's Office to submit, in addition to the materials we have already submitted. We do need to continue this to perfect that, and we anticipate a resolution next cycle.
All right, Mr. Comey has another case with Mr. Welton, doesn't he?
He has a VOP, Judge. I'm on
That's just the VOP?
Yeah, Judge, I believe I'm on the VOP as well, if I'm not mistaken. Madam Clerk, could you verify? If I'm not, I'll make sure that I filed a notice on that as well as
They
co-counsel.
usually don't list more than one attorney on this docket, so you may be, but I just can't see it here. Let me see.
I'm co-counsel with Mr. Welton, too.
Yes, you're listed on the actual, my system. All right, so what would that be? 8/26,
Yes, sir.
the next pretrial?
I don't have the VOP on the docket.
I've got 24 CF 1657. It's under Welton, Mark Welton. Should be next. I think by chance. Mr. Welton's cases are right after yours, so it looks like Mr. Comey's are in a row, even though it normally wouldn't be. No attorney with a T-U-V last name.
Sorry, so both attorneys are on the VOP?
So both Mr. Welton and Mr. Stewart represent him on the VOP. Is Mr. Welton on the other case too, or?
As far as my knowledge, as far as
Okay.
I understand, that's to the best of my knowledge, he is on the new law violation as well. And
Trying to
Judge,
pull that up just to see why one would list you first and only on this docket and Mr. Welton the opposite on the other one. I don't see Mr. Welton listed on the 26 case. That doesn't mean he didn't put in a notice of appearance. I'm just trying to track that down. I just see yours as of now. Doesn't really change anything. I just want to make sure for confusion's sake that we don't keep it that way. But, so we'll put them on 8/26, which is our next in-custody pretrial at 9 o'clock. I
Very good.
assume you'll tell Mr. Welton.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have. May I be excused?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Dudley. Oh, there you go. Everyone hides behind Mr. Deputy Christmas.
I got up, so.
I was looking around, I could not see you, even though I had just seen you earlier. Hide behind Christmas.
Yeah, there's an entry on Coleman in 17 CF 1004, 25 CF 2019. And I would ask for continuance to the next pretrial. We did do some depots. We're waiting for some more documents from law enforcement based on those depositions.
Okay. All right, State, any issues with that?
No, Your Honor, I discussed that already.
Okay. All right, both cases will go to August 26th at 9 o'clock. We'll see you back on that date, Mr. Coleman.
Your Honor, this is Jacob Gubani in 25 CF 380 and 25 CF 2031.
Okay, we doing with him?
Your Honor, if we can get a continuance, I am setting depositions in these cases. We did get the transcript that we're waiting for, so we do have that. If we can just get a continuance to get those depots set. I think we are currently setting the depots the beginning of August, I think, is the dates we've been given, so hopefully we can get this on that date as well.
Okay. And I think you talked about filing a motion to suppress
Yes,
last
sir,
time.
I do, but I think I want to do the
The
deposition
depots,
first before.
depots first, just to make sure if you can get all that
Absolutely.
done before next time, just, these
Absolutely.
cases are on the older side, especially the February of 25
Yes, sir,
case.
understood.
All right. Any issues from the state?
No, none from the state, Your Honor.
8:26 at 9 o'clock.
Your Honor, this is in Terrace McLean and 26 CF 248 and 26 CF 658. I'd ask for a continuance to the next pretrial. Have spoken to the state, working on get some depositions set based on my conversations with victim in the case.
Okay. State?
No objections, Judge.
All right. It looks like it's the first time up, certainly on one, maybe the second time up on the other, so these are new cases. 8:26, 9 o'clock.
Your Honor, this is Adam Sheets and 25 CF 2249. And I would ask for a continuance of the case, but I also ask if we could leave it set tomorrow for a motion to reduce bond. I have spoke to the state about that, based on the discovery that I have reviewed and the information that I have on the case. I believe this is my second cycle up with me as the attorney.
Have you filed a motion to set?
I haven't. I talked to the state if we could do it tomorrow. I've told them what my issues were based on my looking at their discovery.
All right, State, have any disagreement with a bond hearing tomorrow afternoon?
No, we discussed it. We're going to be opposing the change, but
Okay.
we're okay with setting it tomorrow, Your Honor.
All right, when you file the motion, Ms. Dudley, just make sure to send a copy to my office so I can see it.
Yes,
'Cause
sir.
if you file it even now, it may not get processed in
Yes, sir.
time for me to see it.
Yes, sir.
So it'll be Mr. Sheets, 8:26, 9 o'clock for pretrial conference. I think you talked about a motion to dismiss in this case as well.
Yes, sir. But I'm missing some information, so I don't want to file it and then that stuff comes up, so.
All right, make sure you get the bond motion and notice of hearing filed today.
It'll be filed as soon as I get out of court, Your Honor.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Ms. Dudley.
What time tomorrow, Your Honor?
2 o'clock.
Yes, sir. Your Honor, this is Derek Steele in 12 CF 1876 and 26 CF 451. We have deposition set for August 4th. I would ask for continuance to the next pretrial.
Steele?
Yes, he was originally on Monday.
He was on Monday?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so he didn't make it onto my amended docket. All right, give me the case number again, please.
12 CF 1876 and 26 CF 451.
Wait, give me that 2012?
Yes, it's the VOP.
Okay, and that number is?
1876.
All right, 8:26, 9 o'clock? That's
Yes,
what you're
sir.
asking for? Okay, it's the first time up on the new case.
Sir,
All right, thank you, Mr.
I believe that's
State.
all I have, Your Honor.
I think so. That was more than I thought you had.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Shaw.
Morning, Judge. Tim Shaw. I'm covering for Mike Flowers, who's in court down in Fort Walton. He has John Martin Elmore two case numbers, 25 CF 1374.
Was he released?
I checked with Mr. Flowers' secretary this morning, and she said he had been released.
Just
There's a
can't see
waiver on
anything
file.
now. I mean, if I put someone's name in the jail website, nothing comes up unless they're actively in jail. So if they got released yesterday, we can't find that out.
He apparently made bond, Judge. And
Yes,
got it.
we had the bond hearing on it,
Right.
on the first case.
Right.
So,
So, yeah, he made bond. It's my understanding, and I spoke with Mr. Sheik as well, that there's some more discovery to come on 26 CF 715. So we would ask to continue these. I know the first case is getting old, but
it's the newer case is the bigger issue.
right.
All right, so what is Mr. Flowers wanting to do with that?
Just continue.
It's the first
both.
time up on that case.
That's correct, Judge.
All right, let's put it for, since he's been released, 8/24 at 9 o'clock. It looks like a waiver was filed this morning, probably when Mr. Flowers' office realized that he had been released and should have been on Monday's docket, so not a big deal.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Do you have anything yourself, Mr. Shaw?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
I apologize, Your Honor. Did you say it's going to the 24th?
24th, because he's bonded out.
Yes, Your Honor.
But it was just recently, so we should have shifted it over to Monday, but unfortunately, that didn't happen.
That's what I figured. I just wanted to make sure, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. All right, Mr. Benson?
His inmate is not yet here.
Okay.
We're working on, should be the next.
As soon as I got here, I asked them if they could bring him over, so hopefully
Okay.
soon.
Of course. I saw all the vans on my way in. All right. Do I have anyone else, private attorneys, who are ready?
Mr. Nopes is speaking with clients.
Is there someone behind you, Matt? Oh, all I could see was a shoulder, so.
Mr. Maddox has one that is out of jail.
Oh, yes, I can do him.
Okay. And who's that?
Cardell?
Mr. Cardell.
James Cardell, Your Honor, 26 CF 27. He was scheduled for today. It's one of those that never got changed to the 22nd, Your Honor.
Wait, what was the name again?
James Cardell.
I believe it's under Mr. Cobb.
Yes, that's why I'm asking.
That would be news to me.
It's under both on the latest update.
He has, oh, that's right, this is the case I was talking about. He has one case with Mr. Cobb. This petty theft is with me right now.
Okay, let me find that case then. I've got the 24 CF 1561 with Mr. Cobb. It's burglary and grand theft.
Correct.
And then you have 26 CF 827.
I do.
That was on Monday's docket.
I actually flagged this one after that was mentioned yesterday. I have on here possible conflict, but I'm not sure whatever conflict we had, since it was so long ago, would still exist. So if it does exist, we'll certainly withdraw, but I'm not, at the moment, I don't know that it does.
Okay. And the clerk's note from Monday was, he wasn't here Monday, but he had to appear today to avoid the KPS. So,
Correct.
perfect. So what would you like to do with your case?
It's first time up, Your Honor. I'm asking for continuance.
Hold on just a second. I've got a note from Mr. Cobb. I guess Mr. Nopes is going to be covering his cases today.
Does that include Mr. Cardell?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's a lengthy message.
So you have another case that's not with me. It's with Mr.
So do you all want to just continue both? That's what he's asking for.
He's asking for a
Mr.
continuance.
Cobb's
Then
asking
yes,
for it to be
yes, Your Honor.
continued as well. I would point out to Mr. Cobb when I can, that case is very old. I know it looks like you're trying to work on a global offer, but
Well, I do know that, or at least the information I have, I know it's I think it's a pretty lengthy prison offer. I don't want to speak for Mr. Cobb, but that's kind of what I had. I'm not sure if that's accurate. Is that accurate, State?
That is accurate.
That's accurate? Okay.
All right, well, since he's been released, I'll put him on August 24th, but the problem is Mr. Cobb's case would be at 9 o'clock and yours at 1 o'clock. So I can put him on both dockets, but it sounds like if you've got a conflict, it would go to someone else who wouldn't be at 1 o'clock.
And again, I don't know that I will. That's fine, Your Honor. Just leave it on the 9 a.m. I'll be here if I need to be here.
I can put it on both, but that's obviously not ideal for Mr. Cardell, I'm sure. All right, August 24th at 9 o'clock for both.
All right. Thanks, sir. Just stay in touch.
All right, anyone else out of custody?
Judge, I have Nico Herbert, who would either be here or perhaps Mr. Herbert.
Mr. Herbert.
Judge, Mr. Herbert's been instructed to go meet with my investigator when he leaves here this morning,
Okay.
so that we can try to get.
Mr. Herbert, do you want to come on up?
So that we can try to get some medical records to show that he was hospitalized when he missed his hearing date and revive his motion to dismiss. So I don't want to continue his case.
What would the medical records have to do with his motion to dismiss?
He was not
I'm
present.
not saying
in
they're
court.
not, I just don't understand the nexus
He's not,
there.
he was not present in court, and what he's told us is that he was hospitalized.
And he's
that's
talked
why
about
he
that
couldn't
last
be here.
time.
Yes, sir. So,
But his motion to dismiss is, I thought, was based on the fact that he was in prison
it
while
is,
this warrant
Judge.
was pending.
But his failure to appear, unless it's excused, is going to essentially waive his speedy trial, and will put that motion.
I'll set his case for trial right now if you'd like.
That's what I'm going to suggest, Judge, is that we leave it to plea or trial on, for Monday. What I'm hoping is that we'll have that documentation and be able to do something with that by Monday.
All right. This is.
No, you'd be set for trial. Judge, I tell you what, you want to pass him for a few minutes, and I'll take him down the hall and talk with him.
That's fine. All right. We have Mr. Klein's.
Your Honor, I have one.
Who's that?
That's Mr. Ethan Nett. I don't have the most recent docket on mine. It's number 40 on page 35. It's KNEC.
Yeah, I think we talked about this last time, if it was Connect or Connect.
Yes, sir.
I think there's a,
It's Connect.
Connect.
it is Connect, okay.
Okay. Your Honor, we were.
Now I know that 'cause there's a player for the Hornets who has that last name, played at Duke. Sorry. It's the only time I've ever seen that last name before, sir, so that's
Yeah, I
why
got you.
I made that guess. All right, what are we doing with Mr. Connect?
Your Honor, I'm going to ask for a one-cycle continuance. We were just recently appointed. I don't have discovery yet.
It's the first time up as well. Does the state have a discovery exhibit ready?
I believe I do. In fact, I'm positive I do. I just don't know if we've sent it yet.
This is an arrest just from last month, so, but,
Yeah, I'm not trying to say the state's dragging
no,
their
I
heels. I just.
understand.
Yeah.
I was more correcting where it sounded like I was doing what you're defending yourself against right now. All right, so first time up, so, Mr. Connect, when was he released?
When'd you get out of jail? About 3 weeks ago.
I'm just trying to figure out what we can do to start putting people onto the right. I don't mind them showing up on the Wednesday docket,
Right.
but normally they'd be on the Monday docket since they're out of custody. But it seems there's been a little bit of a breakdown recently on that it's not getting done.
And, well, and I looked at his bond paperwork about a week ago, because I remember going, why is he on the Wednesday docket? And I think on his bond, it was noticed for today, so I think that's.
Not a problem. I'm just
Yeah.
going to see if we can get that switch so
Right.
it makes it a little easier.
Understood.
Because Wednesdays tend to be the longer pretrial conference dockets. All right, we'll put you on 8/24. That's the Monday at 9 o'clock.
Yep, I'll see you on the 20th.
You, others that are out, but I don't know if they're actually here.
Does anybody else have anybody out of custody? Mr. Kleins, are you ready to start doing your inmates?
I can do some, I've got some I need to talk to.
Okay.
He's out of custody.
Did you get a message out from Merrifield about not transporting Valley? 'Cause he should be a max.
He had a waiver.
Okay. Just,
She told the jail, she didn't tell me. So the
Okay.
jail didn't waive.
I just wanted to make sure that you knew that since but she's in the south end according to, I'm getting a lot of notes this morning about where people are.
You want to tell me who you want? Yeah, I was about to say. See who you need.
Your Honor, this is Mr. Kyle Bird. We attempted to take depositions of the troopers last week. They did not appear. I don't know if they were served because they had to be served through Pensacola. However, we have made some progress on the plea negotiations. The state's offer to Mr. Bird has recently been modified to 36 months in the Department of Corrections with 24 months probation on the back end with Phoenix House. Mr. Bird is aware of this offer. He is in the process of talking to his family about whether he should accept it. He's not in a position, I don't think, at this time to accept it. So I would ask the court to continue this. We will try to reset those depositions just in the offhand chance that he doesn't accept it. Hopefully, we can get this, have a plea or trial situation next cycle.
All right, state any issues?
No issues, Judge.
Okay. All right, it's going to be August 26th at 9 o'clock. Let's see if we can bring it in for a landing that time. It's over a year old now.
Yes, sir.
Cruz.
Your Honor, this is Mr. Cruz. We have depositions set for July 7th at 9 o'clock in the morning. So I would ask the court to continue this one cycle. That is, that was the reason we had requested the continuance, but I did not have the date when we filed the motion, but my assistant has advised me they're set for the 7th.
Okay. And that was my issue with denying the motion
I know.
in writing.
And I saw it, and that's why I said I need a date before I walk into that court.
Okay, and then I see the notice of deposition it was done yesterday, so perfect. All right, then we'll see you back on August 26th, 9 o'clock for a pretrial conference after those depots are completed. That's kind of my intent just going forward is if I deny a motion in writing, and I'm going to try and spell out why, even if it's just a sentence like this time. Doesn't mean I won't entertain it when we get here. I just want to have the chat about where things are going at this point.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I saw that, and I was like, okay, I need that date. Your Honor, this is Mr. Ford. The court relieved my office, last time Mr. Ford was in court and appointed Jason Cobb. We have notified Mr. Cobb. I spoke with him at the jail yesterday. He had never seen the appointment.
You spoke with who?
Mr.
Mr. Cobb?
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw him at the jail. But prior to seeing him, I had told my assistant last week, I said, we need to notify Mr. Cobb. I don't know why we're still on the case, but,
It's still listing you, and when I looked at it yesterday, I had written down that it was supposed to be Mr. Cobb.
So he's aware of it. I don't know if the court wants to put Mr. Ford on for Monday. I don't know if Mr. Cobb is here.
He's not, apparently he's not going to be either. He's, Mr. Nopes is covering for him on his other case.
I'll defer to the court, however the court wants to handle that.
I don't see a written order with allowing you to withdraw. That may be the issue, because the clerk's minutes state that Mr. Cobb was appointed, so he may not have received anything. Mr. Nopes, can I ask you a quick question since you're covering for Mr. Cobb?
Yes, sir.
Any chance if you know he's not going to be here on Monday because he's asked to continue both of his cases, right?
I don't know if he will be or not, but he is asking to have.
His other cases. I'll get to you, Mr. Ford. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do for you today.
Yes, sir.
Based on the
So
circumstances.
the 20, let's see.
Well, this is Mr. Ford. Apparently, there's some concern that Mr. Cobb didn't know he was appointed to it, because I allowed the RCC to withdraw last time, but there was no order because it was a Nelson issue.
I mean, I can't imagine he'd have a problem. But
Mr. Ford, you can put your hand down. I'm going to call on you once I try to figure out if I can get your new lawyer here or not.
Yes,
Judge,
sir.
I know I'm going to be here, so if, should
Okay.
he have a conflict, I'll cover for him.
All right. Now, Mr. Ford, what would you like to say?
Address the court, please.
I just asked you to address the court.
Yes, sir. I would like to know why I can't get representation, sir. Even, I heard what you was just saying about the new attorney. Even when you appointed me a new counsel, like, Your Honor, this is not a plea case. They're just wasting the court's time.
Who is?
The representation or whatever. I haven't seen no representation. It's been 8 months, sir, and like, I understand the extenuating circumstances involved in these matters, but I just wonder why we can't dispose of this matter today, sir. There's no victim coming, no nothing. I'm on CC community control. I was on 4 years probation, sir. I've got 21 months time served. I would be even willing to give the state of conviction to take a time served and squash and dismiss these charges, or even a reinstatement with a suspended sentence.
Well, if it's a conviction, they're not being squashed, are they?
No, sir, but I would like to know why we can't just dispose of this matter, because I've done lost my house. I got a daughter out there. I can't, I'm being deprived of my liberty, my freedom in my life, sir. I got kids out there, you know? And just sitting in here, this just keeps sitting in here. I told Mr. Kleins on the 25th I was ready for trial, came back.
Then you said you didn't want him as your lawyer anymore.
That was April 29th. When March 2nd we came, he said he would have a resolution by April 29th. You know, I just want to know why we can't dispose of this matter today, sir. There's no victim coming here. They're not present in the courtroom today. I got attacked in my home.
Hold on. Victims are not required to be at pretrial conferences, sir.
Yes, sir, I understand that.
Then why would you bring that up?
Because Mr. Kleins, when he was representing me at one
He's
point.
no longer representing.
I understand he's not representing me. I haven't seen no representation since the 8 months I've been in jail, besides the 2 times he came up there, and he hasn't never told me nothing. He said that he's tried to contact the victim.
And I've
can't
removed
contact
him
the
from your case based on the irreconcilable differences that y'all discussed on April 29th.
Yes, sir.
And I've appointed you a new lawyer.
Yes, sir.
Apparently, he wasn't given notice of that. What I can do is make sure he has notice and bring him back on Monday.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cobb doesn't have anything tomorrow, does he?
I think he is on the docket tomorrow for, the reason why he was at the jail was the Ricardo Bryant case, I think is on tomorrow's docket, because he was not, actually, he was at the jail complaining that Mr. Bryant hadn't been transported. So, that's how I believe I mean, I haven't seen the docket for tomorrow, but I'm assuming.
I've got him listed for 2 o'clock. All right. How about we do this, Mr. Ford? I can put you on tomorrow's docket where I know Mr. Cobb is going to be here for a different case, and at least we can keep this thing moving. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's put Mr. Ford on for tomorrow at 2 o'clock, just because that's what time Mr. Cobb has his other hearing, and maybe y'all can talk by that point. I'll address it, Mr. Ford, but I've given you a new lawyer because you said you didn't want Mr. Kleins anymore.
Yes, sir. I understand the fact. It's just, this is time I'm being, you know, that's wasted, that I'm sitting in jail.
What's the state's offer on this case?
guidelines offered, so
What are guidelines?
it is 67.8 months.
So even if you've got 21 months, their offer is 67. So we can get it set for trial if that's what you want to do, or we can do your VOP hearing first.
I'd like to talk to the new representation whenever it comes.
I'm going to have him talk to you tomorrow when he's here. Okay. As you heard, Mr. Klein said he ran into Mr. Cobb yesterday at the jail, and that's the first he had found out about his appointment.
Can we, well, so I would have to wait to see my new lawyer to set for trial, because I'm ready for trial, sir.
Well, we have to make sure that he's going to be ready for trial,
Yes, sir.
because he'll be handling the actual trial, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's talk about it tomorrow,
Yes,
2
sir.
o'clock.
Like, that's up for status.
Just for status. Or I guess we'll call it his pretrial, but it's not going to be a contested evidentiary hearing tomorrow, which most 2 o'clock are.
Said you were ready on Hernandez.
Giovanni Hernandez? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, he's in DOC. Sorry, yes. Your Honor, on Mr. Giovanni Hernandez, I did have a meeting with him by phone on May 5th. It was about an hour and a half long meeting. I'm trying to set up a second meeting, so I would ask the court to continue that case to the August 24th docket. I would expect there's probably going to be a resolution on the 24th. If not, and I did advise him this, I said, look, if you're not going to plead, the court's just going to have to issue a KPS. I don't see the court continuing something for 3 more years. So if we can continue.
How much he's got left on his 5-year sentence?
It's something in that neighborhood. If we could just continue one more time, I'll get that meeting set, and if he's gonna plead, I'll talk to the department, see if we can get him here by Zoom.
All right. 8:26 at 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir. Your Honor, this is Mr. Tanner Johnson. So he's got 3 cases. We have the FDLE report from, actually, it's not on today's docket. There's an introduction of contraband in 26 CF 799. The issue is we don't have the FDLE report for the trafficking count in 26 CF 781. We have taken the 2 depositions in that case. I would ask the court to continue this to the August docket so we can get that report. It would carry a 7-year minimum mandatory. So that's the reason we're asking for the continuance, is we need that FDLE report. And the 26 CF 799 has already been set on the August 26th docket. He recently went through arraignment, so it was never on this.
He had an arraignment already. That's what I was looking at.
Yes, yes. So that got pushed straight to the August 26th date.
All right, let's put them all on 8:26 at 9 o'clock. I'm showing he's listed as 8:24, but obviously he's in custody, so it'll be 8:26.
As soon as I get that report.
We can just make sure his other cases get to that docket.
I'm sorry, what was the other case number? I missed it.
The one that's not on the docket is 26 CF 799. That's already set for, it says 8:24, but it should be 8:26. Okay, thank you. I think he didn't actually go to arraignment because you filed a written plea of not guilty.
Okay.
Your Honor, this is Cassidy Lamb. May we approach briefly on Ms. Lamb?
Back Home Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briarpatch Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll. Fight fire with fire. Take 1. Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us, because we fight fire. Damn thing ain't working. Whoa! Not cool, bro.
I'm Attorney Coy Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
We're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and it's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do?
All right, based on what was discussed up at the bench, I'm going to continue this one last time so that the parties can review the evidence that was discussed. That'll be 8:26, 9 o'clock for pretrial. Did we cover McQueen already, or
We have not. That's
okay?
that's one of the ones I need to pass to go talk to. Your Honor, this is Desmus McTier in 25 CF 1223. We have done quite a bit of work on Mr. McTier's case since his last court appearance. We have deposed the alleged victim. We did not depose, and at least one police officer did not show up for a deposition recently. In addition, Mr. McTier has provided some defense witnesses. We have listed at least one of them. Our investigator's gone through his phone at the jail. I would ask the court to continue this one cycle. We are moving toward a trial, but it's just not ready to go this cycle. So I would ask the court for a continuance.
All right, Ms. Leone?
Yeah, no objection, Your Honor.
All right, so is it only the officers you still have to depose?
There was a responding officer to the hospital who talked with the alleged victim. She did not show up. I'd have to go back off the top of my head. I think she was served. I remember thinking, like, I'm surprised she's not here. But I believe she's the last remaining police officer. However, like I said, we did recently list at least one defense witness, so the state wanted to take her deposition, certainly. I just want the court to be aware, we are.
I understand. I just want to make sure if there's anything else, so y'all are talking about it now. All right, based on that, 8:26, 9 o'clock.
All right, I'll see you, okay? Probably a week after.
Or Alvarez?
Johnny, can we approach on Mr. Moore Alvarez with
Mr. Nopes? Yes. All right, come on up.
We're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and it's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
Based on the discussion, it'll be 8:26 at 9 o'clock. Should be the last continuance, based on what was discussed.
Your Honor, this is Mr. Morrow. I have met with Mr. Morrow. We are waiting for the state to send us the discovery in this case. I did learn that Ms. Rivers may have access to all 6 of the depositions that have taken place. So I'm going to see if I can get the transcripts of those. So we're going to ask the court to continue this one cycle.
Without objection, Your Honor.
What is the case number? That's the one that's back from appeal.
I think they all are.
Appeal, it was he was allowed to withdraw his plea.
Withdraw his plea.
Based on
I'm sorry.
potential differences with counsel. So there's one BOP and
But that went up to the first TCA, didn't it?
Yes,
Okay, that's what I meant.
that's the one, but it wasn't because of anything with the trial or anything.
Oh, I understand.
So we've got the 2 new cases, and then we've got the VOP as well, Your Honor.
Okay, and it's the VOP that's from like Santa Rosa County, right?
Correct, yes.
Such a mess.
We can send it back and do it consecutive as well, if that's what he prefers, but
Yeah,
it was originally done as a package deal.
I understand. All right, August 26th at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Morrow. All right. This is not Mr.
This is Mr. Thompson. In 25 CF 1831, Mr. Thompson has reached an agreement to resolve this case with the state. At this time, Mr. Thompson would enter a no contest plea as charged. On count 2, that would be constructive possession of a firearm. The agreement with the state is that Mr. Thompson would be adjudicated guilty. He would be sentenced to 9 months in the Okaloosa County Jail with credit for all time served.
Was this one we negotiated or?
Yeah.
That's right, I do remember this now.
So it'd be 9 months county jail with credit for all time served, adjudication of guilt, $615 in court costs, a $50 application fee, $100 public defender fee. That's the full term, Judge.
Okay, yep, that I remember.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. Y'all have guidelines?
Say that again.
Guidelines?
I will get them printed out ASAP.
Do you know what the guidelines were?
It is 33.2, but that's not the lowest permissible.
That's the points? Okay, so he doesn't score?
Yes, he does.
So
I'm
it's
sorry,
not
Your
down.
Honor. Yes,
All right, no problem. Just want to make sure we can get those printed out so I can get them signed and put in the file. All right, Mr. Thompson, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay. Can you state your full name and date of birth, please?
Thompson, 1/13/07.
Okay, can you turn that microphone towards him, Mr. Collins? Thank you. All right, Mr. Thompson, you're here in 25 CF 1831, where you're charged with fleeing to elude, which is a second-degree felony punishable by up to 15 years in state prison, as well as count 2, possession of firearm by a convicted felon. Second-degree felony also punishable by up to 15 years in prison, and has a 3-year minimum mandatory sentence. I've got a plea and sentencing agreement that would have you plead as charged, with the exception being that it's a constructive possession, therefore the minimum mandatory wouldn't apply. The agreed-upon sentence between you and the state is 9 months county jail with credit for all time served, $615 court costs, $150 PD fees, and be an adjudication of guilt. So that's 2 felony convictions. Do you understand that, Mr. Thompson?
Yes, sir.
And then, do you want me to just send those to judgment, the costs?
He's going to request that the court allow him 6 months to set up a payment plan.
Okay. How much time does he have? Time served?
Probably the whole sentence.
Okay. All right. So what I'll do, Mr. Thompson, I'll give you 60 days from your release to set up a payment plan for those with the clerk. Otherwise, it'll go to judgment. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you understand that. All right. Did you have enough time to go over this plea and sentencing agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand and sign the plea agreement?
Sir.
Are you satisfied with your lawyer's advice and representation?
Yes, sir.
Are you currently under the influence of any alcohol, drugs, or controlled substances? Are you currently suffering from any mental health issues?
No, sir.
Okay. And has anyone forced, pressured, or threatened you in any way to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Has anyone promised you anything to enter this plea other than the terms of the agreement that I just read?
No, sir.
And do you understand that by entering a plea, there won't be a trial of any kind? Yes?
Wait, what did he say?
You understand there won't be a trial if you enter this plea? Yes. I just need you to speak up into the microphone because I can hear you somewhat, and I see that you're nodding, but that won't show up on the record, so I just want to make sure it's clear that you're saying yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. All right, do you also understand you're giving up your trial rights, which are on page 1 and page 2 of the agreement that you signed and stated you understood?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand you're waiving any potential defenses that you may have?
Yes, sir.
And finally, do you understand that if you're not a U.S. citizen, this could lead to your deportation or exclusion from the country?
Yes, sir.
All right, and based on that, Mr. Thompson, what is your plea to the fleeing to elude and constructive possession of a firearm by a convicted felon?
Guilty.
I'll accept your guilty plea as freely, voluntarily, knowingly given. I will sentence you, I'll adjudicate you guilty on both counts. 9 months county jail with credit for time served. That's to run concurrent between those two charges. $615 court costs, $150 in PD fees. I'll give you 60 days from your release to set up that payment plan with the clerk's office. Otherwise, it will become a judgment against you. Mr. Thompson, I do need your fingerprints, and I need to advise you that you have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of this court. If you could step up and be fingerprinted, please. This is
objection to that score sheet.
okay. You've seen it?
Yes, I have.
All right, and I'm reviewing the score sheet with the points that were discussed, 33.2 points, so this is a guideline sentence.
And I will defer to the private bar at this point, so.
Got Barnum here for Mr. Benson.
All right, let's handle that. What I said that. All right, go ahead, Mr. Benson.
Morning, Your Honor. Andrew Benson from the Public Defender's Office on behalf of Mr. Barnum, case number 22 CF 3192. Did receive the court's order denying the motion to dismiss yesterday evening. I haven't had a chance to review it yet.
And I apologize, I finished it about a week ago and just had to get back to polish it up a little bit, because sometimes it's just a stream of consciousness. You want to go make sure and fix your typos and stuff, so I apologize for getting that to you.
Understood. We've all been busy the last few months. The
Just to be
defense-
clear for the record, I've announced that decision previously, but y'all were just waiting on the written order, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Benson. Sorry to interrupt.
That's okay. The defense is seeking what I believe will be the last defense continuance to digest the court's order, exercise our appellate rights if we need be. We have, since I filed the last motion to continue, conducted a number of discovery depositions. Unless there are new discovery exhibits forthcoming, I think the defense is done taking discovery depositions.
Okay, but it looks like we've got another issue, right?
We do. Ms. Glisson and I spoke about it. I am going to file an amended notice of intent to satisfy her concerns about that. The reason for the late filing of that, I identified a need shortly after the Stand Your Ground hearing
Okay.
to have Mr. Barnum evaluated. I referenced that in my last.
I'll be honest, I didn't read through the whole notice of your intent to rely.
What it's based on briefly, I discussed this with Ms. Glisson. He's been diagnosed with PTSD in light of the Supreme Court decision in Aquendo issued last October.
I think there was another DCA case that just came out about, and maybe, no, that's, it is Akendo.
Yeah, Aquendo took care of the circuit split and has now explained what is permissible in PTSD and self-defense.
I was just at the criminal law section CLE at the bar convention, and they talked about that case. So I hadn't read the whole thing, but I remember it just coming up into guess, my consciousness just last week, so.
Yeah, so once that evaluation was complete, I listed Dr. Campbell, provided the notice. I will amend the notice to give Ms. Glisson what she seeks.
Okay.
And what he's
Without saying
referring
more-
to.
Without saying
Go ahead.
more, I would like what I think is the last defense continuance.
Sure.
What he's referring to, Your Honor, is
So
yesterday.
you filed a motion to strike yesterday?
I did, Your Honor. Due to the late filing, the rule that he filed the notice of intent under specifically states that the notice has to be filed within 30 days prior to trial, and he didn't meet that deadline. However, there's other basis that I was objecting to the sufficiency of his notice of intent. So he's indicated he's going to correct some of those issues. For the record, I'm going to object to a continuance. We had subpoenas out, but I do understand the ramifications if the court denies the continuance with this pending. So there's that. However, the defense indicated this is probably his last continuance. Well, this is going to take months, because here's what I anticipate happening is that because his expert's not going to write a report, right? There's no report written. So I'm going to have to find an expert that deals in the field of PTSD. I'm going to have to hire that expert. I'm going to have to get the court to compel the defendant to participate in an evaluation with that expert. And the defense counsel's expert is located in South Florida. Defense has indicated to me that that expert's not available for deposition for the entire month of July. I'm going to have to subpoena all of the medical records that I think are relevant, because this defendant was in the mental health hospital for 30 days, just 2 months
Right
or
before
shortly
this.
after before. So I'm going to have to locate those doctors. They probably will be added to the witness list. So we're talking about months of possible months of, I'm going to work as fast as possible, but we're looking at months of continuances, and those continuances should not be charged to the state for this reason. They should be charged to the defense. So that's all in my motion to strike, but I do understand that the issue has come up. Mr. Benson just took over the case in December, and there's just going to have to be a lot of work done, so there will be other witnesses listed to the state witness list. I'm assuming fairly quickly, as soon as I can find them. They will be located in South Florida. The mental health hospital he was at was around the Tampa area.
Y'all don't have those records? I thought they were talked about at the stand your ground hearing.
They were, Your Honor. It's my understanding they were provided from a third party. I'm not sure if they were from defense counsel or from military chain of command, but they're not certified. And I don't know that that's the complete records. I don't know if those are just a portion. So to cover my basis, I need to get a certified copy, and I need to make sure we have all of the records, not just a portion of them, to make sure there's none pending. There's also could be military records from his military counselor that I have to somehow locate. So I will be not only filing a 10-day notice, to put them on notice that I'm going to subpoena the defendant's medical record as required by the rule. So I will wait for them to not object or to object, and then we'll have a hearing on that. But that's where we are. I just got this notice. I just saw this on Monday. I wasn't served with it directly, so that's the state's position. But I'm objecting to the continuance for the record.
Okay. Anything else, Mr. Benson? All right, I'm going to grant the continuance over the state's objection for the reasons I think you stated, Ms. Glisson, is to not do that would probably make us do all this twice. So, plus, obviously, as Mr. Benson stated, this is something that he discovered as he took over the case as lead counsel after the stand your ground hearing in December. I guess, Mr. Benson, I thought you said you just got the report back. Did I hear that wrong?
No, a verbal report.
A verbal report.
I had let Ms. Glisson know that the witness was going to be listed, and when I expected to list the witness, and all of that happened the way I promised.
Okay. And that may be what I'm thinking of. I think there was a recent DCA case about you can't just say we had an expert. You actually have to have a report that was done as far as a 3850 issue. So that's might have been confusion with the Okendo thing earlier, but 'cause I think that just recently came out as well.
So there's not going to be a report from what I'm understanding.
I understand.
And I told defense counsel this morning, I did file the motion to strike. I will wait, a week to let him remedy the the defects in the notice of intent that I indicated in the motion. So before I set that for a hearing, I think he'll be able to make
Sure.
that.
And if there has to be any hearings, whether it be on that issue or sounds like a record subpoena potential, right, Ms. Liston?
If the defense objects to me subpoenaing the defendant's medical record, then I'll need to set it for a hearing to show there's
Exactly.
probable cause.
And that's what I'm saying, if we can make sure we're getting these hearings set as quickly as possible, just because I only have a couple of them a month typically, depending on if it's my kind of civil month or criminal month. So I want to make sure that we have time to get those done. I understand this may lead to future continuances, but it
will.
sounds like both sides are ready to get it done as fast as they possibly can based on what you've said here.
It will.
I believe as long as we're communicating, we'll be able to take care of most of these issues without the court's assistance.
Okay, well, obviously anything, we can always put it on a quick docket if need be, because I don't want to stretch the case out any farther than it needs to be.
And I don't know how long it's going to take the state, Your Honor, to round up what we need to round up, but I would assume months.
I understand. But as long as we both stay on top of it, and obviously both of you are very diligent lawyers, so I don't expect that to be a problem. But again, if I can help out in any way by setting quick hearings, I'm willing to do so.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, so we'll put Mr. Barnum on 8/26 at 9 o'clock for his next pretrial, and the continuance is over the state's objection.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Mr. Notes lined up.
Mr. Brewster is 25 CF 2314. I believe this case got transferred to Judge Stone. The last time I was with Judge Stone, told the state that they granted their motion to transfer. I don't know that they have the opportunity verbally announced on the record, but.
I see a motion for transfer. I don't see an order.
I looked and I didn't see an order.
Judge, can we have a further hearing, please?
Hold on a second. Not if it's not my case anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, I would like to recuse.
Hold on just a second.
I would like for you to be recused.
Okay.
Back Home Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briarpatch Realty. Helping qualifying heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
All right, as discussed at the last court hearing, all of Mr. Brewster's cases are being transferred to Judge Stone. For some reason, this one fell through the cracks because there's not a written order that was sent over. I'll grant that if once you send it to me, and then you'll be placed in front of Judge Stone's docket where all of your other cases are.
Judge, you have FBI warrants pending?
I do?
Yes, you do.
I'm not aware.
They're ride-along warrants from the FBI.
All right, Mr. Brewster, you're free
For
to
child
go.
molestation, because you're a chomo. And I put
All right.
that on my mama. Look it up. You're a child molester, fuck one.
All right, bring him back. No. Come on back, Mr. Brewster.
I'm immune.
Tell me a reason why I shouldn't hold you in contempt for that.
I'm immune, because I'm immune. I got
Tell me a reason why I shouldn't find you in direct.
qualified immunity, child molester. And he has FBI warrants, and I put that on everything I love, man. Right now, pending. You have FBI warrants for child molestation, and they're my niece. It's my niece and my nephew. They dropped them kids off so you can molest them, you fuck boy. That's why.
All right.
And that's on my mama. Look
All
it
right,
up.
remove him. All right, Mr. Nopes, are you seeking another competency evaluation on Mr. Brewster?
Judge, we are. We're doing it in the one that I just.
In Judge Stone's cases?
In this, there's new, I didn't know anything about this new case. Yes, sir, I'll be getting that put together and filed this before Friday.
Okay. And we've discussed that new case and what he's charged with in the jail.
Who's next?
And for the record, the reason I'm not pursuing contempt against Mr. Brewster is the fact that his may not be competent to proceed.
Judge, so he's not getting a follow-up, did he? It'll just be.
He's going to get transferred with all of his other cases, his numerous other cases.
So this is the Montreal, Cunningham, 26 CF 321. Judge, we have currently got depot scheduled for August 7th and general August 10th. There's whole day, I don't know if it's half and half or all day, but we've been working with the state to get these dates cleared, and when cleared, that's when it's going to be handled.
All right, when are those set?
I'm sorry?
Hold on just a second. This is Cunningham. All right, so you're asking for August 26th, 9 o'clock.
Go back up.
Tristan Colley, 25 CF 1488. Judge, the clients asked me to convey another, I guess, a counter offer to the state.
Okay.
If I could put this on for Monday with the understanding that it's clear continuance. I was appointed 5/20. I've not received, well, I think I did receive the discovery, but it was last week. And there's a score sheet that Mr. Colley wants to look at, but then he also wants me to convey an offer. So if I could just put it on for Monday, understanding.
Monday, plea or trial, or plea or continue? All right, so that's June 29th for plea or continue. Any issue with that, State? All right. Mr. Colley, we'll see you back on Monday.
Yes, sir.
Now, Odom, you've got a case, and then are you covering Mr. Cobb's case for Mr. Odom?
I've got, my case and then Mr. Cobb's case with Mr. Odom. My case is 26 CF 718. Mr. Cobb's case is 26 CF 0519. Mr. Cobb will be filing today or tomorrow a motion to withdraw on 5/19, 26/5/19. And he's asking to continue that. I expect I'll be appointed, but he's actually, my client's made an offer to resolve the matter. If we could put this case on for 6/29 in hopes that we can resolve it.
Let's put them both on 6/29 for 9 o'clock, plea or continue.
Yes, sir.
Any issue with that, Steve?
So I've got, it's Colby Ryan Sanders, 26 CF 380. And Judge, basically, I've got John Sawicki retained, and he is, he's working on the matter. I've got to give
Forensic
the state-
analyst, right?
I'm sorry?
Forensic. Okay.
And so basically, I'm waiting for him to tell me who do you want me to set for depositions, and then I think he normally would reach out to the sheriff's department and figure out who he needs to talk to in order to figure out what the evidence is.
Governor, Mr. Sawicki's worked with the sheriff's department on many occasions. He knows the procedure. All he has to do is get with Mr. Campbell. They know who he is.
So I was going to seek a continuance, Judge.
All right, it's the second time up. We'll set it to August 26th at 9 a.m. All right, thank you, Mr. Sanders.
Judge, all of Mr. Thompson's cases will be a plea on Monday. We just resolved it verbally this morning, but I need to type up the plea agreement.
You just want to pass them and bring them back?
Monday?
Till Monday?
Yeah, till Monday, because I need to type up.
You need to type it up, all right. June 29th for plea.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Thompson.
Mr. Watson. Judge, Mr. Watson's case is the case that we discussed earlier with Mr. Alvarez's case. His case number, Mr. Watson's case number is 25 CF 987. Judge, this alleged victim in this case has been hard, well, not hard, we've not been able to find. We've actually sent our investigator to his address in Pensacola and couldn't find him. So I don't know.
Any reason to believe he's on any sort of supervision or?
Judge, the problem my client's having is that he's on pretrial detention. Would the court allow us to file a motion to review a bond?
I mean, you certainly can. I mean, I don't think you need the court's permission to file the motion. We'll just have a hearing and then both sides will put on what they believe to be the case.
Judge, I was going to leave it set for Monday, but I think what I'll do is file the motion addressing the bond, and then court team will normally give us a date, or somebody will. So I think the case needs to be continued so we can attempt to, and I know Mr. Alvarez's case got continued as well. But I'll file the motion on the bond issue, and we'll get a date and come back and chat with the court and state about that.
All right, can y'all approach quickly on that? I just found some more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll.
Fight fire with fire, take one.
Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us, because we fight fire. Damn thing ain't working.
Whoa! Not cool, bro.
I'm attorney Coy Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
All right, so what do we want to do with Mr. Watson? We've worked August 26th.
Yes, sir, and then I'm going to file a motion on the bond and get it scheduled.
We can certainly take a look at that once you get it filed, and we'll get it set for a hearing. And then I think you'll have better luck finding the alleged victim in the case based on what we've discussed. Thank you, Mr. Watson.
Judge, so then what I've got left is does Mr. Cobb have another case?
I think he had Cardell, that Mr. Maddox already covered his case. He was out of custody.
Okay.
And my office got a note from Mr. Cobb this morning, said he wanted a continuance, which is what Mr. Maddox was doing on the other case. So we continued them both to 8/26.
Correct.
I'm sorry, 8/24, because he's out of custody.
Yes. Yes, now
Very
correct.
good.
Don't be quick to
Judge-
agree with me when I'm wrong, Mr. Maddox.
Yeah, I think, did you want to relay something for Mr., because you were saying how you wanted to express concerns to Mr. Cobb about the
Well, the other guy, he
age
put
of
him
the
on for
case?
tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a very old case, so we'll make sure Mr. Cobb, I think Mr. Cobb might be new to that case or not. But it's an old case, so I'd like to get that one moving along.
Judge, the last case that I've agreed to cover for somebody is for Adrian Middleton, and it's Andrew Eric McDonald.
Yeah, McDonald. Just for future reference, if you're gonna cover for someone, make sure we tell security so they can get. No worries. We knew you were covering for Mr. Cobb, but I don't think we knew about Mr. Middleton.
What, okay, so whenever they get him out.
Oh, they're bringing him. Just goes a little bit faster when we know in advance.
Judge, there's actually, McDonald has 3 cases, 25 CF 1192, 23 CF 4, 23 CF 1644.
Yes. 2 VOPs and a new law violation.
Andrew Eric. Okay. So Judge, he's just asked that the matter be continued. He's trying to find a global solution to everything. He expects it to work itself out.
Okay. Any questions, Mr. McDonald?
No, sir, I didn't know I had a new lawyer. I thought I had Scott Klein's.
No,
Seen him yesterday, and he told me he'd be in here today.
Well, Mr. Kleins is here today, but he's not on your case because apparently Mr. Middleton has taken over your case. Are you not aware of that?
Not at all.
He's a lawyer from Tallahassee.
seen Scott, I think I seen Scott yesterday.
Okay. I don't think Mr. Kleins is in the room. He's probably talking to other clients. Well, let me ask you this, Mr. McDonald. Do you want to come back on Monday and see if they can figure that out in the meantime, just as a status to figure out what's going on? I didn't know that you didn't know that Mr. Middleton has taken over your cases. Mr. Kleins. I'm sure I can pull it up. Mr. Kleins, are you aware of anything about Mr. McDonald and someone else taking over his case?
Apparently, I did not learn that until after I met with him at the jail yesterday.
Did he tell you yesterday that he?
No, I did not know that.
Adrian Middleton texted me late last night and then again this morning, asking that the matter be continued, that he was trying to get a global solution.
And Mr. McDonald has never one time mentioned or hinted or alluded.
I don't think he knew about it either.
I didn't have no idea.
All right, can y'all approach, please?
We're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and it's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
Well, that's the last one you have, right, Mr. Knopf? Okay. Yeah. Rare, okay. Mr. Rare, you'll be next. They're just explaining something to Mr. McDonald.
I'll let Mr. Middleton know to be here Monday.
Please do.
Thanks.
Oh, and then Ms. Merrifield is here, but you don't have to pull her client, so. Loop.
Could I just real briefly approach on the issue of Mr. Middleton?
Sure.
I mean, if the state wants to come on, that's fine.
I
I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
All right, we'll see you on Monday, Mr. McDonald, see if we get this squared away. I'm not quite sure what's going on, and that's what we'll find out on Monday. But certainly nothing ill towards you, Mr. McDonald. I'm trying to figure it out on your behalf as well. All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Rare.
Judge, first case I've got for the record, David Rare. First I have on the docket is Bryson Gurney. That's 26 CF 828 and 22 CF 1043.
Okay. I think it's the first time up on the new case, right?
It is, Judge. And then we're still working our way through the initial discovery from the state, so obviously we have more work to do on that. We're just asking to move this out to the August pretrial for both.
Okay. It'll be August 26th at 9 o'clock for both cases.
It's okay.
All right, we'll see you then, Mr. Gurney.
Next I have on the docket, Your Honor, is Reginald Harrison. And Judge, Mr. Harrison, 26 CF 442. This is also a first pretrial for Mr. Harrison. We're working our way through discovery. We're going to start proceeding with depositions, and we will be filing a bond motion in the near future, and we'll get that coordinated with your staff.
Without objection, Your Honor, depositions are actually already set for the 11th and the 19th of August.
We need just 826, Judge, for status.
Well, we'll call it a pretrial, but yes. Depos. All right, Mr. Harrison, we'll see you back on August 26th for your pretrial conference. Your lawyers have some depositions that are going to be done before then.
And then last I should have on the docket, Judge, is Sean Ward, and that's 26 CF 659.
Was he initially set for Monday?
I think he was on maybe both, Judge, but I think we brought up his case on Monday, and since we're going to be here in person.
Oh, no, that's not a problem. It's just, it's
Right.
not on my paper docket, so I don't have any notes for it, but go ahead, Mr. Rare.
Yes, Your Honor. For Mr. Ward, 26 CF 659, this is also first pretrial for him. Same situation, Judge, going through initial discovery, working on getting deposition coordinated, and asking for the August 26th pretrial.
All right. Any issue with that from the state? All right, August 26th, 9 o'clock.
I believe that's all I have, Your Honor.
All right, thank
Good
you,
to see
Mr. Rare. All right, Ms. Merrifield, I think you just have one. All right. And I was told that he waived his appearance, so he's not.
I did, Judge. Brady Merrifield on behalf of Corey Valley. It's 23 CF 1996. Due to his medical, I waived his appearance. We're still in the discovery phase. I've been communicating back and forth with ASA Glisson on missing discovery. There is quite a bit of it. We are working on making sure that I have all of the discovery. We both agree that there are a few other depositions that need to be held. However, Judge, I'd rather know who we need to take, try to get them done in one cycle so that we can get things resolved and move this case forward. So I'm asking to continue it to the next pretrial. My anticipation is within the next week or so that I should have the bulk of discovery based on my conversation with Ms. Glisson. It is quite voluminous.
We just have to get a list of what she doesn't have.
And I've sent it, but she has supplemented, so we're trying to find, there's 32 exhibits.
So you just want to make sure you have 1 through 32?
I do, Judge.
I just, when you say she has to tell you what she doesn't have, she may not know what exists and what doesn't until
Yes,
she
sir.
sees all 32, I guess.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. I know you're new to the case, Ms. Fairfield, but it's an old case, so
I
let's
understand.
front burner the whole thing.
I can't say that I will be ready next cycle, but Judge, we are diligently working on it, and just as soon as I can get that accomplished, I will get this case ready to be brought in. It lives on my desk, if that helps.
I understand. I just have to say it.
Yes, sir.
To make sure that you'll know that I don't want to keep continuing a case. But, as I often say, when new private lawyers take over cases, they take them as they are.
Yes, sir.
But you obviously have to have everything in order to work the case. And,
Yes, sir.
And it's voluminous, as you've stated. 8:26, 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge, and
All
that
right,
should
thank
be
you.
all I had on today's
I
document.
believe that's all I have you for.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Charles Williams. Morning.
Mr. Arnett.
Your Honor, first I have State of Florida versus Carson Arnett, that's 26 CF 320. And Your Honor, we have, there are depositions scheduled in the first week of August, I believe. So I would request a continuance until, for that purpose. And I would expect we would be able to, that should do it for us. I think that'll complete our discovery. There may be another counsel.
Assuming everyone shows up and they don't tell you about new witnesses.
Right. And I've talked to the family this morning. They may be getting another counsel, so I don't know how that's going to affect things, but.
Well, I guess what I would suggest to Mr. Arnett, if that's going to happen, is that happens before those depositions.
I've explained that to the family, and because, as you were just saying about your last case, when a private counsel takes over, you take the case over as it is, and you should be prepared. So.
And just to be clear, the reason I say private counsel for that is because when someone is appointed to a case, they don't really have a choice as to taking over the case.
Yeah,
Or private counsel could say, I don't want to
privately
get involved in something this late in the game with someone's already done.
We're mainly talking about privately retained counsel.
Yes, sir.
So that's the heads up I got on that, but otherwise, if I'm still on it, we'll either set it for trial or have a resolution.
All right, August 26th at 9 o'clock for your next pretrial conference, Mr. Arnett.
Thank you, Carson. Did you say at 9 o'clock, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor, I got Jack Barr here, that's.
Hold on just a second. We have quite a few people leaving the courtroom now that that case is over with. I know.
Mr. Arnett's family.
Oh, I think it's some of the other side, too. It's okay. It was just kind of loud when everyone got up at the same time. All right, go ahead with Mr. Barr's case.
Mr. Jack Barr, State of Florida versus Jack Barr, we've got 22 CF 1851, 23 CF 1016, and the controlling case right now, which is 24 CF 2616. If you recall, Your Honor, the last time we were here, Ms. Leone and I had one more witness to depose.
On June 16th.
Sorry?
On June 16th was when it was set, right?
Yes, and we had that set, and that happened to be the day that that DOC came to collect him from the Santa Rosa jail, but we were able to get it scheduled, and we did the deposition yesterday.
Okay.
Just, we got put back a couple weeks behind schedule. I'd hope to have that transcript done and everything to go over it with Mr. Barr.
Okay.
So that's one thing. There's also a pending Nelson hearing that he's requested. I asked him, I just spoke to him back in the back, and I asked him if he wanted to address that today or if he wanted to address it later. And he would like to visit with me and the investigator one more time to resolve any situations he feels he has with regard to my representation. So is that right, Jack? You're not requesting the Nelson hearing today?
No, I'd like to put the Nelson hearing on hold, Your Honor, because my biggest issue is the fact that, in my opinion, I've been pretty much in the dark about everything. I've got mental health issues that I've been trying to get addressed. I wrote a letter to you. I have a memorandum that I asked if we could address.
When did you send me a letter, Mr. Barr? 'Cause I haven't seen it.
I believe
It was
it's May
emailed to
the
you.
29th, I
No,
believe, Your Honor.
no, sir.
Hold on.
The letter I sent to you, I got a memorandum on, was 11. It's hard to get to this, Your Honor.
From November?
Yeah, it was November 20,
All right. Just so
November
you-
24th.
Just so you understand, Mr. Barr, when you send a letter, it goes in the court file. Oftentimes, I don't read it because you have counsel. So anything that you file, you should be putting through him first, unless it's a Nelson issue, and then I'll address it. But you have to tell me you want a Nelson.
I
Well,
did.
Mr. Barr, you're trying to respond before I'm finished.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I just want to make sure you're hearing me and not just thinking about what you want to say next.
Yes, sir.
But if you want to go forward on a Nelson inquiry as to whether or not Mr. Williams is doing his diligence on your case, we can address that. But if you're going to bring it up every couple of months and then say, I don't really want to talk about it now, it's just going to keep delaying your case, and I'm not prepared to keep doing that.
No, sir.
So,
My issue, Your Honor, was the fact that I have not been able, in my opinion, to really meet with Mr. Williams and address issues of my case. And when him and I talked,
when did you talk?
yes, just a little bit ago,
Okay, and when did
And-
you last talk to him before that?
my last court hearing,
Okay.
which was 2 months ago, was the last time that I spoke with him. In
Because
here in court,
My understanding is your request for the Nelson hearing was received
yes.
probably on or around the same date as your last court date.
The Nelson, the paperwork I have was 11/26.
Well,
Is
no,
around-
I see a
excuse me,
request for a
4/20
Nelson hearing that was filed.
4/26.
I see the request for a Nelson hearing was received by the clerk on April 29th, which I believe was your last court date, which means you would have sent it through the mail before your last court date, and then you talked to him while you were here and we addressed your case.
I thought my last court was in May, Your Honor. May 26th
Was there some
or
other?
April.
I don't think so.
I don't think
I think we've only had pretrial conferences, and those are at the end of each even month. So your last court date would have been on the same date that the clerk received it in the mail. So you would have sent it beforehand, and then we discussed some of these issues at our last court date in April. But again, if this is going to be a Nelson hearing, I don't want Mr. Williams to keep doing things on your case just for you to tell him you shouldn't have done that. So you're going to have to make a decision, Mr. Barr. Do you want to go forward with a Nelson hearing or not?
Not at this point, Your Honor. I'd like to be able, like I said, him and I discussed it, go over everything and get everything that I know what's going on, Your Honor.
Well, here's the problem, because usually what triggers a Nelson hearing, an actual hearing on it, is you filing something. But because you filed it after we had it wasn't received until our pretrial last time, it was addressed, but if you want a new Nelson hearing, you're either going to have to tell your counsel that or file something new with the court so I know to conduct the hearing. I don't normally do them on pretrial conferences because they can take a while. So I don't like to do that because often on these days we're here till 5, 6, 7 o'clock anyway. We usually put them on what we call miscellaneous dates. I just need to know when you want to do that so we can get it done.
If I may, Your Honor.
Yes, go ahead, Mr. Williams.
When I just spoke with Mr. Barr, I agreed to meet with him tomorrow at the jail, along with the investigator,
Okay.
to go over anything, questions he seems to have about all this. I will say on the record, I'll ask Mr. Barr after that meeting if he still wishes to have a Nelson hearing. If he does, I will file it with you so we can get on that miscellaneous docket as soon as possible.
Because I think all I have in July is the 9th and the 30th for miscellaneous. And that's, again, that's why I put it out there. So we're not, it's not a situation where there are difficult
I'll make
days,
a
we
note
can't
of
get it
that.
done.
30 July.
Normally, I would have had one next week
Very well, Your
on the
Honor.
2nd, but I think
But,
the governor has closed down the state offices, so.
But I did want you to know, I will make sure it either gets scheduled so that we're not here at the next pretrial doing the same thing.
Please. All right, thank you, Mr. Barr. We'll
Thank
see.
you, Your Honor.
Otherwise, I'll see you on August 26th at 9 o'clock.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
Are you handling the case, Ms. Leone?
I am.
Okay.
Next, we have State of Florida versus Timothy Cochran, Your Honor. That's 24 CF 2690. Again, it's with Ms. Leone. Since our last pretrial, we had a deposition, which we had some difficulty getting done. If you'll recall, we had to go up to Alabama and get that done. But we have gotten that done. I just unfortunately have not gotten a transcript from it to go over things with the client. Frankly, I guess my court reporter that I selected to do that just took on a little bit more than she could bite off, so.
Yeah, it's my understanding pretty much anybody in the court reporting business is very busy.
Exactly. But I've spoken with her, and she promises to have it done very, very soon, so.
Was that the video deposition
It
you were
was a
talking about?
video deposition.
Okay. Has Mr. Cochran had a chance to see that yet?
No, he has not.
Because the court reporter, Your Honor, has the video. She hasn't shared
She
it with
hasn't
us.
hasn't given it to you.
And what happened, that's sort of, we had a miscommunication between my office and her. I guess she thought we had it and we didn't have it, but, so she's got the entire record of the video.
Can you get the video?
Yes, I can get that. And I have asked for her to provide that back to the office.
How long did the deposition take?
About an hour and 15 minutes or so.
Yes.
Okay, And I think I have to ask this question because it seems to change every time I hear about it. Are you able to show Mr. Cochran a video in the jail?
Yes.
Okay.
Do that.
I've just heard some things about, you have to put it on a special tablet and then you have to watch it on there and
No,
things
I
like
would
that.
say the Okaloosa Jail has been excellent in allowing in computers and
Okay.
Wi-Fi hotspots, and so you can get that business done, which is not true in all jails.
I think, Your Honor, when they're on their own without the attorney, they got major difficulties.
And that's why I'm trying to clear up my confusion about it.
Yes, yes.
No, they, you can visit at night. I was there last night till 9:30. I mean, that's unusual that a jail will let you after hours like that. It's excellent
Okay,
in terms of access to the client.
all right. So what would you like to do with the case at this point?
This next cycle, August 26th.
Okay, Mr. Cochran, you okay with that? I'm just responding to your facial gestures.
Yeah, I mean, I don't got no choice in the matter, I guess.
Okay.
Well, I mean.
I gotta be okay with it.
You want to see you want to go over the transcript
Yes,
and you
sir.
want to do all that, so we need time to do that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, August 26th, 9 o'clock.
Your Honor, next we have Zachary Henderson. There's two case numbers, 26-734 and 26 CF 184, and this is with Mr. Seek. Your Honor, this is a new case for me. I think I got it about a month ago. I have met with Mr. Henderson.
They're brand-new cases, yeah, especially the second one is from April.
Correct. I believe, and I know this is a new case to Mr. Seek as well. I think I know he has to, in one of the cases, there's some, the state may have some evidentiary problems. He's got to look into those. But it's not a complex situation, so I don't think this is going to take us very long to resolve, Your Honor. But I think I would at least request a continuance until that August 26th date.
This is a minimum mandatory case as well.
I'm sorry?
It's a minimum mandatory.
Yes, it
case.
is, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. It'll be August 26th, 9 o'clock.
Yes,
Obviously,
and
you'll
I
get it
do
resolved in some way. You can put it on an earlier docket, but
Just if it does, and I just let Mr. Seek know, I probably will try to set some depots.
Okay.
I know your calendars, your depot calendar's pretty full.
I'm making myself as open as possible, and we have.
Saturdays even, I
Yes.
heard.
Anytime, Saturdays.
Except drill weekends, Your Honor.
That's how we did it in the Air Force.
All right, thank you, Mr. Henderson. Is that all, Mr. Williams?
No, Your Honor, I have also Trevante McLaughlin. My
Oh.
case number on that is.
I'm sorry, for some reason, one of
25
Mr. J. Williams' cases
Mis-
got kind of stuck right in the middle here. We don't have to address it, Mr. J.
No,
Williams.
I was going to ask,
You've got him to,
On one of my cases as well, so.
I thought we would, since Mr. Williams is here, we would handle them together, and I really think
okay,
that.
that's why. On my docket, for some reason, one of your cases for somebody else is listed next, and then it goes back to Charles
I
Williams.
saw that as well, Judge.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt.
That's okay. I believe, actually, Your Honor, that probably the case that Mr. J. Williams has is going to be controlling.
That's the trafficking in possession by a convicted felon,
Yes, sir,
right?
we're still waiting on a lab report on it. And this is one where the lab report's going to have, I think, a significant impact. Law enforcement, when they weighed it, my
Based
recollection
on
is
what?
it weighed out at 5 grams, but they weigh it in the packaging.
Okay.
It may wind up being less than 4.
So the 4 could be the difference. All right.
With regard to my case, Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
you know, it's kind of a ride-along, but I think it'll,
Well,
I think it will
your case is a
resolve.
PBL case, isn't it? It's a PBL case, isn't it?
Yes, but there are, so I don't mean to be casual about this, the seriousness of it. It's just that I think, with the state of the evidence, that it will resolve. That's just my judgment, of course.
Y'all just want to put everything on the 26th, August?
That's what I'd suggest, Judge.
I think that'll be fine, Mr. Seek. We've talked about that, right, Joshua?
All right, August 26th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
Let's see, Your Honor. I believe I have one more. That would be Morris, but
Sean
I think
Morris.
we have a resolution, so I just need some time to write up some documents and come back later.
Later today or Monday?
Later today.
Okay, I've already made that mistake earlier today, so.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. So pass Morris, and we'll bring him up later to resolve his case.
Gotcha. I believe that's all I had, isn't it?
Well, unless they snuck another one in here. No, all I see is Morris left for
According
you.
to my list. it
So we'll
was.
pass Morris until they can write up the plea. And
If I've forgotten one, we'll call it then. I'll see you shortly.
we'll call you at 5 o'clock when we finish and have you to come back. You've got Chisholm?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. He's under Crawford.
Yes. Covering for Attorney Chris Crawford, Dustin Harsher on behalf of Mr. Chisholm. We had filed a motion to continue. We have depositions, I believe, set next month. We just didn't get that order in until, I think, afternoon yesterday.
Without objection, Your Honor, as he mentioned, there are depositions set in this case already.
There's the order. That's the only thing I would suggest is on the order is make sure to put the time as 9 o'clock, otherwise it could be confusing. All right, August 26th at 9 o'clock, and I've just signed the order.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe that's all I have.
Thank you, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Harsher. Have a good day.
I've got a bunch lined up from Ms. Maddox, but they don't have everybody, so it's going to be kind of just given.
Yes, sir. So on Brewster, apparently I already signed an order or two on the case he was here for back in May. And they said it shows Division 2 but has my name. So I'm just gonna give those to you to make sure that y'all know you have orders and can make sure that's correct.
Okay.
Apparently did the same thing to Judge Stone last time too. What's that? Well, I think they were all moved because he had older cases in Stone's division, so they put them all there. It's not even a recusal.
Yeah.
All right, who do we have, Mr. Maddox?
This is Nikon Baggett, Your Honor, 25 CF 1212. He's in custody now, Your Honor.
He was listed on Monday's docket,
He
though,
was.
right?
He was in custody at the time. He's got new charges that are misdemeanors, Your Honor. I need to meet with him at the jail and talk to him about this case. I've got to go over the depositions that we took with him. There's also a new offer from the
Can you
state.
give me the case number on it since I
I
don't
sure
have it on
can, Your
today's
Honor.
docket?
25 CF 1212.
Go ahead. Let's make sure we silence the cell phones, please. All right, what would you like to do with Mr. Baggett today? Mr. Baggett, we have 175 cases on the docket today, so if you want to talk to Mr. Maddox, I'm sure he'll come back there and talk to you, I just can't do it in the way.
I'm sorry, sir.
It's
No, I'm
okay, I'm
gonna-
not upset about it, I need to move on, and I can bring you back up if y'all need to, but
No, I'm gonna go see him at the jail with the weekend, Your Honor. I'm asking for a continuance in this case. Need to go over the depositions I took with Mr. Baggett, go over the new offer with him. He's also got the new cases. I'd like to at least see what the status of those is, see if we can at least field an offer on it and see what he's looking at there. So I am asking for a continuance, Your Honor. It's a very old case. I'm well aware of that. All the depositions that I had up to this point are completed. Just need, like I said, just need to go over those with Mr. Baggett. And then if we need to try this thing, I suppose we could next cycle.
Do y'all have a current offer?
It's 1129 in the county jail right now, Your Honor.
Gotcha. All right, Mr. Baggett, I'm going to put you on the August 26th, 9 o'clock pretrial conference docket. Obviously, if y'all resolve something earlier than that, Mr. Maddox, you're free to bring it back.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll come see you.
All right.
Thanks. And Mr. Bearfield.
Dexter Bearfield.
Your Honor, this is Mr. Bearfield, 26 CF 114. Your Honor, I am asking for a continuance, just waiting to get depositions scheduled with the state on this case.
They're not set yet?
No, Your Honor, they're not.
I think we had talked about this last time.
Depositions in this case?
That's what my note is. It was continued last time to set depositions.
They are not set, Your Honor, but I will set them.
Do y'all not have like a running calendar you can bring in with you so you can maybe coordinate some of these things while you're here? I'm not trying to single you out, Mr. Maddox, on this.
No, I
It's just-
understand.
I know there's a lot of depositions to be set in a lot of cases, and there's been a lot of shuffling around in the offices. I want to make sure that these things are getting set and not continued for 2 months, and then we have the same issue when we get back. In fact, I've denied other continuances in writing when they basically say we're not, need to set depots, and that's why we continued it the last time.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Your Honor, just for everyone, we have three prosecutors covering depots. We.
Oh, I
cover each
understand.
other.
I'm not being critical of
Oh, no,
anyone.
and-
I just want to make sure they're getting done in a timely fashion.
Yes, Your Honor. The
Especially
only-
when there's turnover, and, you know, you're trying to coordinate new calendars after trying to coordinate them differently last time. You know, I'm not new to this. I understand the circumstances. I just want to make sure they're getting done, especially for people who are incarcerated and waiting for their cases to get to trial.
I was just gonna say, Your Honor, the only concern I have for if we brought the calendars in, because our secretaries, their legal secretaries, do a fantastic job of coordinating, and so I don't want to agree to something and then they're in the middle of giving it to somebody else while we're in court. Because there's still arrangements being made. That's
And I can tell you, I've done the same thing where my assistant has given away a date at the same time I do it on a Zoom call with somebody else. So I understand that concern. I'm just maybe workshop some ways that we can get these things done on the fly, or send an email over to your assistant saying, hey, we're here in court and we've decided on, can we do this date? And then they take it off their calendar. Or I'm gonna start making y'all carry around red books like y'all used to back in the day. Mr. Russell's laughing. He knew exactly what I was talking about. So I figured some of the gray hairs like me would understand. No offense, Mr. Russell.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right, 8:26, 9 o'clock, but let's make sure those are done and served and everything else.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Your Honor, this is Mr. Bell, 25 CF 1498.
All right, Gil Bell, 25 CF 1490. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Maddox.
Yes, Your Honor. So we were able to get some of the depositions done in this case. We deposed the FDLE expert. We deposed a couple of the officers. A couple of our people weren't served. One of those was Melissa Detweiler, who's a school resource officer, and the other is Hope Jamerson, who is the wife of my client. So I still need to get those done, Your Honor. I also am going to file a motion to go ahead and depose the alleged victim in this case due to the age issue. So I'll get that motion filed. I intend to depose her. I also intend to oppose two other children who were interviewed in relation to this case. So I'll get the other depots rescheduled, and I'll get those depots set, Your Honor.
State, any concerns? Bell?
No concern, but there was a matter that I would like to bring up. I filed a
The
motion.
DNA?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to just set that on the next miscellaneous?
I really don't believe we need a whole full-blown hearing since it's very straightforward.
I'll leave
I
that
haven't
to Your
seen the
Honor.
motion. I just didn't look at it to know about it.
Could we set it for tomorrow, please?
Any issue with that, Mr. Maddox?
No.
Y'all need morning or afternoon?
As I said, Your Honor, it shouldn't.
I think we're all going to be here all day, so.
Yeah, whenever the court prefers.
Yeah, I agree, whenever the court prefers, Your Honor. I should be here both morning and afternoon, I'd imagine.
All right, let's just put it on for the morning, 9 o'clock tomorrow. We'll handle that motion.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm doing all right, man.
I'm sorry, as far as the Bell case, we'll put it on for tomorrow for that, the DNA motion, but also 8/26 at 9 o'clock for the pretrial,
Yes, sir.
just in case I forget to address it tomorrow. What's the other case I want Cobb to be here for tomorrow at 2 o'clock?
Your Honor, this is Mr. Buchholz, 25 CF 2491. Depositions are set for July 7th, so I'd ask for a continuance to the next pretrial.
All right, any objection? All right. Mr. Buchholz is going to be 8/26 at 9 o'clock for purposes of pretrial conference. Thank you. You too, sir.
Carol, did they transport him? I filed a waiver. No, I filed a waiver of appearance this morning, Your Honor. I met with him at the jail this morning. He expressly requested that I waive his appearance today. So I filed one.
And I have his other case, Judge, 24 CF 2383. On my case, we had some depositions on June 9th. Everybody showed up, but a new witness came up, so I'm going to need a continuance to take that deposition. It's a lab person.
Yes, Your Honor, we weren't aware of this additional FDLE analyst until we took the deposition.
So I'm just trying to find your case as well, Mr. Russell. I'm just,
My case is number 96 on the docket that I have.
I was about to say, no, he's not, but he in fact is the second person on my docket with the number 96.
Oh, okay.
96B,
Oh,
I guess.
Stephen Young, I see.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I have two 96s. All right. So you said one more FDLE analyst?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Your Honor.
And then assuming the state doesn't Williams rule Mr. Maddox's case into mine or vice versa, we'll be ready to go next time.
Is that the state's intent?
I'm sorry, Your Honor?
Is the state's intent to Williams rule in one case into the other for the next?
I haven't made that decision yet.
Well, the reason I bring it up is because when those get filed 10 days before trial, then they have to do more work to handle these cases. So if these decisions could be made, sooner in the situation, I mean,
I understand, Your Honor, but that shouldn't refrain Mr. Maddox to proceed with discovery, whatever he needs to do for the case he's handling.
I understand, but if Mr. Russell wants to set his case for trial once he deposes this FDLE analyst, and then we set the case for trial, and then there's a Williams rule notice, now he's got to work on that new case differently. As far as what new witnesses are going to appear in the old case, because they're now being Williams ruled in, potentially, on the 24 case. So, or is it, it's 24,
Yes,
right?
my case is
24
24.
case, yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Because it just has a way of kind of short-circuiting the trial right at the last minute. And so it's the same with sometimes with the child hearsay motions at the last minute. I've tried to impress this upon people before I even took over the division. Just because there's a deadline doesn't mean you have to wait until the deadline hits to do it, so. All right. 8/26, 9 o'clock for both of Mr. Carroll's cases.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Chesser.
Hey, Mr. Mr. Chester. Your Honor, this is Mr. Chester, 26 CF 608. Your Honor, this case, first time up, I am asking for a continuance.
I don't see him on my docket. Is he a different number than he should be? Oh, he was on for Monday. All right, is it Chesser or Cheshire?
Chester.
Chesser. So the second H is silent. I guess it's kind of the first one is too, but, all right. There's another new case. That's what.
There is, Your Honor.
Okay.
The
All right,
driving while-
8/26 at 9 o'clock for a pretrial conference.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hold on just a second. He's on for arraignment tomorrow in the 26 CF 919, and information's been filed.
I'll
Should-
enter a plea of not guilty, Your Honor.
Y'all mind if we just do that today to prevent you from coming back again tomorrow, Mr. Chester? All right, so if we can work it down, we'll have to get him a copy of his drive-on license, suspended habitual, just like this one is. Plea of not guilty will be entered. I'll put that one on August 26th as well. I'm showing, Heather, just for you, 26 CF 919F and 26 CF 919C. So it may be a duplicate. I don't know if that's in my system or y'all's, but it may have been fixed, but it just didn't disappear out of my system after y'all fixed it, but just to put it on your radar. All right, thank you. We'll see you back August 26th, Mr. Chester.
And we're gonna go back up and take care of Miss Ash, area Ash.
I only have C in our system.
Okay, so it must have just been a mistake that got into our system before that was fixed. And then I can't get rid of it.
Your Honor, this is Ms. Ash before the court, 25 CF 2000. Your Honor, I am going to have her evaluated for a possible insanity defense. I'm going to use Dr. Zeman for that. I do believe we could probably have that done before the next cycle. If it comes back that there's an insanity defense, obviously that'll change things, but if there's not, I took the deposition of the alleged victim. I've spoken to Ms. Ash about that. If we don't resolve it, it's triable at that point.
Okay. And there's no concern about competency?
At this time, no, although admittedly I am monitoring it.
Okay, understandable. All right, any issues from the state? All right, August 26th at 9 o'clock for purposes of that evaluation.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Continuance is granted. Thank you, Ms. Ash.
And Tosin.
Hey, Mr. Cosin.
I think maybe have Matt, if there's anyone here to see anyone particular that we can handle before lunch. Especially if they're Mr. Maddox or Mr., I'm sure we'll get through all of Mr. Maddox, but Mr. Williams people maybe, or whoever else is here. Just so we can take a lunch break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have Deputy Christmas is going to talk to you about who you're here to see, and we're going to see if we can get them called up before the lunch break. Otherwise, you'll get stuck. Mr. Williams, if there's anyone that you want to make sure we handle before the lunch break, make sure you tell them as well, so everyone's not sitting here just to come back later.
Judge, the only one I'm particularly concerned about is Mr. Herbert.
We can call him back up before we finish.
Yes, sir.
And I know I have family here for field.
I think we'll get through all of yours, Mr.
Okay,
Maddox, before lunch. I'm just saying if there's someone who's, you're not representing, if they're Mr. Williams' cases or anyone else, or if they're Miss Rivers' cases and she's not here to take care of them yet. I just don't want people sitting here just to be told to come back later.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead. Who do we have?
Your Honor, this is Mr. Cosson before the court in 26 CF 671. I think we're going to resolve this on Monday. If we could just put him on docket day for resolution.
Plea or continuance?
Plea or continuance. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, State, any issues? All right, June 29th, plea or continuance?
Thank you.
It's the first time up.
Your Honor, this is Mr. Creech before the court in 26 CF 127. I am still waiting his competency report from Dr. McDonald. I'll touch base with her about that. I know we've been waiting for that for a while.
Okay, has he had the meeting with her?
Have you met with Dr. McDonald?
No, sir, and this
Okay.
is June, so May, April. I come before court on April and was told to have the evaluation. Now, I can't set the evaluation up,
All
Your
right,
Honor.
hold on a second, Mr. Creech.
It's up to
Mr.
him.
Creech.
He is
Mr.
ineffective since the council.
Okay.
Mr. Creech,
Yes, sir.
first of all, let's just take a breath. You seem to be very angry about it, and I understand that, but let's just talk it out. All right. Have you seen the doctor yet?
Have I seen the doctor? No, sir. I haven't seen Miss Randy McDonald or no doctor for evaluation except for Dr. Efron. And he said there's no need.
I don't know who Dr. Efron is.
We had Dr. Zeman go out and evaluate him, Your Honor. I wanted a second evaluation done, so I believe Mr. Hall requested Dr. McDonald, but we included my case on that after consultation with him. So we are still waiting for Dr. McDonald to see him, but I do believe Dr. Zeman did see him.
Have you got a report from Dr.? Hold on.
I got plenty.
Mr. Creech, we've got time. Slow down.
Yes, I believe we did get a report from Dr. Zeman, Your Honor.
And was that an internal?
It was. Yes, so we received a report from Dr. Zeman on April 7th. I, based on conversations with Mr. Creech and consultation with Mr. Hall on his misdemeanor case.
To be clear for the record, Mr. Hall is his public defender on the misdemeanor case.
Correct. Requested a second evaluation, which we requested also internally on April 16th. And according to Mr. Creech, he hasn't met with Dr. McDonald yet, so I will follow up with Dr. McDonald and see when he will be evaluated.
All right.
If I can chime in. I've had communication with Dr. McDonald on a case that I'm seeking a mitigation evaluation on. The court's aware of. I sent a motion over. She indicated she was 8 to 10 months backed up at one point.
I mean, I don't doubt it. I'm shaking my
head.
head because it's unfortunate we only have enough people we're relying on 2 people basically to get all these evaluations done, and we could obviously use more.
I know somebody who probably could, not remotely interested in it.
Oh, I understand.
But Dr. McDonald's gonna come out and see my person, like, first week of July, she thinks. So it may be that she'll be out to see him relatively quickly as well. I think she tries to schedule more than one at a time, so that, since she's driving over from Pensacola.
She's in Pensacola?
She was.
Thought she would.
I know Zeman is.
I thought her office was in Shalimar. I could be wrong, but,
All right, maybe it is in Shalimar and I'm mistaken.
all right. Mr. Creech?
Your Honor, this is my court date today, and I have been incarcerated since January 12, 2026, over 6 months, over half a year now, Your Honor.
Okay.
And I come before you today, I come before you on case number 4626 CF 000-127A-006C.
I know what the case number is, Mr. Creech. Go ahead.
Okay, for the record, I'm stating that I know that too, Your Honor.
Okay, don't talk about the facts of your case.
Now, Your Honor, I come before you on,
I'll give you some room, go ahead.
Mr. Creech, what would you like to tell me? I know what your case
what
number
would I like to
is.
tell you, Your Honor? I like to present what I'm telling. Okay, last time I come before you, I told you that, I had a violation of injunction, domestic violence, possession of firearms / ammo.
I
contempt of
understand
court.
what your charges are.
Okay.
What would you like to tell me other than what's in the court record?
What would I like to tell you?
But as your
That
counsel,
I've been charged with double jeopardy, Your Honor, is what I like to tell you. And double jeopardy takes you back to prior jeopardy, a defense otherwise known as double jeopardy or former jeopardy based upon a provision of the United States Constitution.
I understand double-
Found in the Fifth Amendment or similar provision of a state constitution deriving from a principle of the common law that a man shall not
Mr.
be
Creech.
brought into danger of his
Mr.
life or
Creech.
limb more than
Sir.
once.
Mr.
for
Creech,
one and the
stop.
same offense.
All right,
Hold on.
listen, you have a lawyer.
He's ineffective since the counsel. He's not
Well,
presented
then
one
file
claim
that.
or one
Then
defense.
file for a Nelson hearing.
I am filing for a Nelson hearing right now
Well, no, that's not how it works,
for a
Mr.
Just file it in
instead of it going to a post-conviction
File it
relief
in
of a
writing.
3850
I
motion for
understand.
post-conviction
You don't
relief of
have to
ineffective
explain
city
the
counsel.
law to me,
He's
Mr.
ineffective
Creech.
now because he's not,
All right, Mr. Creech, I'm continuing your case because you clearly need this evaluation.
okay, but
August 26th, 9 o'clock.
Creech,
Thank
relax,
you.
It's all right.
this is a kangaroo court, Your Honor.
Hold on.
Okay.
Taking my
Relax.
rights and
Take it easy,
liberties
Mr.
and
Creech.
throwing them away
Mr.
and not caring
Creech,
about them.
Take it
To
easy.
you if you can't control yourself.
Take it easy. It's fine.
I can grab them if your hand wasn't on me, forcing me,
Well,
putting
I'd
me
ask
in
you
danger in
twice.
my life and limb.
Come see you, Mr. Creech.
All it is, Your Honor, they saying a shell was in my pocket. That's all this case is. and you know
Don't talk about the facts of your case. Thank you, Your Honor.
Who's next?
That would be Patrick Curtis. Mr. Curtis. Face the judge, please.
Your Honor, this
And I'll just point out, I hate to raise my voice, but when he's not responding, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
one of the issues that will be discussed about in a competency evaluation, I have to make sure he understands how to conduct himself in the courtroom.
no doubt. This is
I think
Mr.
that's the loudest I've ever been in a courtroom before.
The last I can
The
remember.
officer said, who are you yelling at? I said, I don't know.
I apologize, I don't mean to laugh, it's just, it's been a morning.
I-
All right, Mr. Curtis, but we start new with every person. What are we doing with Mr. Curtis? I think he's got a
So this is 26
Pending
CF
evaluation.
22, Your Honor. We requested the additional testing in May. I'd imagine Dr. Zeman, have you met with Dr. Zeman again?
Not lately.
Okay. So I will,
I met with Miss Barbara Williams, but not Dr. Zemas.
okay. So I will reach out to Dr. Zeman and see what his timeline is. It's not terribly old, but it's getting to the point where he'd usually have it done, so I'll ask him. But I
One
am
thing, when I
asking
just
for
pulled up in
continuance.
his case, I see there was a motion for CPT records. I see an order was sent over to me about a week ago. Was there any issues with that proposed order? That's always my question, is to make sure that the state has seen it, to make sure they agree with the language of it.
Sure.
So I don't usually sign it until I know that, but since we're all here,
I would have to.
Take a look at
search.
it.
Yeah, because I don't remember, Your Honor.
okay. If you could just, when you get a chance, take a look at, make
Yes.
sure it's what y'all normally want. That way I can get it signed.
Yes, I'll check.
It should be, I mean, but yes, I understand.
I think I brought it up on Monday, but if just, the motion can say stipulated, but if the order doesn't say this is the stipulated order and I've agreed with this particular order, because I've had it happen where I sign one and then you're like, well, that doesn't contain the language that we want it to, and I usually find that before I do it, but I just don't want there to be a situation where I've signed an order that y'all haven't seen.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes.
All right, so what do we want to do with Mr. Curtis in the meantime?
So I asked for a continuance, Your Honor. If we want to put him on the 7:30 docket just to monitor status of it. In fact, I should have suggested that for Mr. Creech too. I'm fine with that. But otherwise, I'd just ask for the next pretrial conference.
All right, so Mr. Creech, or not Mr. Creech, I'm sorry, Mr. Curtis.
Any issue with the state?
When you say follow-up testing, you can certainly approach if you'd like to, but I'm not sure what you mean.
It was addressed in open court, Your Honor, previously. The reason for it was we were trying to decide whether to do just a second evaluation from scratch or do the additional testing that Dr. Zeman had recommended in the first report. I can't recall if we stipulated to admission of that report or not, but we decided as a group during the course of that, I'll call it hearing, I guess, to do the additional testing. And so I'm just waiting on the additional testing. Specifically, the additional testing would assess basically whether it's, any sort of intellectual disability or that sort of thing, or if we should, if we should address it through ABD or if we should address it through DCF.
I understand.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to put it on that 7:30 date just for status?
I think that would be a good idea.
All right.
That's fine.
July 30th, 9 o'clock for status to make sure that report's getting generated. Just make sure if Dr. Zeman comes out to see you again, make sure you make that appointment with him. And then we'll see you back on 7:30 for status, August 26th at 9 o'clock for your next pretrial conference. Obviously, if you get something sooner and you need to bring it back to the court's attention sooner, we can certainly accommodate that too.
Sure.
Del Rosa. Go ahead.
Your Honor, this is Mr. De La Rosa before the court in 24 CF 1700. We had addressed his case in part at the bench, but just to rebrief the court on it, Mr. Kleins and I are working on going back out to look over lingering messages on the cell phone. As discussed, there are thousands of potential messages that could be used. Now, the state and I have also discussed, specific to Mr. De La Rosa's case, she's going to provide any sort of specific text messages in relation to a trial setting that she intends to use, and she still does intend to do that. In terms of where we're at, other than that, I don't see anything else that would come up that would delay it to the point where we couldn't try it. So the goal will be to try it next cycle, Your Honor. I believe that's the state's intentions. It's certainly my intention at this point. The state did make an offer of 50 years to be followed by sex offender probation for life. At this point, Mr. De La Rosa has not accepted that, and he has rejected it. So trial really seems like the only thing we're going to have here. And based on that, I'd be fine calling it last continuance unless something else comes up and reviewing the additional text messages that I can't foresee at the moment.
As we discussed, and just so you understand, Mr. De La Rosa, when we had your co-defendant's case, they approached the bench to discuss some of these issues, and so Mr. Maddox had come up during that time as well. So, but we still called you up to make sure that we discussed everything in front of you as well. My understanding is there's going to be a second attempt to go look at some more of the messages in a week or two. They're just trying to, obviously, between Mr. Maddox, Mr. Kleins, who represents the co-defendant, and the sheriff's office people who need to be present, just needs to be coordinated. Hopefully they can get that done the next 2 weeks or so. All right. Anything else from Mr. De La Rosa?
No, Your Honor.
There's no objection, Your Honor. We understand they need to review those. We do stand ready for trial.
And again, y'all have already reviewed them to some extent, but they were so extensive that they just needed to go back and look more.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we'll put that for August 26th at 9 o'clock. And I'm not going to call it last continuance just in case something comes up, but I would hope that everything is ready for next time.
That is the intent.
All right. Thank you, Mr. De La Rosa.
Denman.
Your Honor, this is Mr. Denman before the court, 26 CF 288. We do have depositions set, or it's just one deposition. It's of Deputy DeWitt, but it's set on July 7th.
August 26th at 9 o'clock for the next pretrial. Get that last deposition done, and hopefully you'll be ready next time.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
If you have the deposition and y'all work it out, bring it in early.
I will.
Go ahead.
This is Mr. Engenbacher, 23 CF 1532, Your Honor. I'm working on rescheduling his depositions. We did get a deposition of one officer done. There were a lot of issues because the two main officers that I'd be interested in deposing no longer work for Crestview PD. The alleged victim is out of state currently. So there are issues.
Alabama, right?
Yeah, I believe that's correct. So there are issues with that, but I do intend to depose them all. After I get these depositions done, as serious as the case is, there isn't much to it once the depositions are done and I know what I'm working with. So if we're not able to resolve it, which honestly I still am optimistic that we work it out one way or another, but if not, once those depositions are done, the case would be in good shape. I don't think I would need anything else barring something coming up that Mr. Enzenbacher brings to my attention that I'm not aware of now. I've done an insanity evaluation. I've done previously competency evaluations. I don't have any concerns with that at the moment. If something's brought to my attention by someone who continues to monitor him, I'll certainly let the court know. But really the main concern is just rescheduling the depositions, Your Honor.
Any objections from the state?
No objections from the state, Your Honor.
August 26th at 9 o'clock. Mr. Enzenbacher, we'll see you back on that date so I can get those depositions completed. Thank you.
It's listed as Farnsworth, yeah. I believe she's still listed as Farnsworth, Your Honor, but this is Miss Tiffany Smith, before the court, 26.
Tiffany Smith Farnsworth is the way I have it.
Yes. 26 CF 744. Your Honor, it's the first time up. I am asking for a continuance in the case.
All right, August 26th at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Fields? That's page just, please, sir.
Your Honor, this is Mr. Fields before the court in 25 CF 1946. I did get the deposition of Mike Evans done. The only thing that is still needed is I have what is purported to be all of the messages that were sent. I do have an actual download of some of the messages. I just need the download for the text messages themselves, and based on depositions, it sounds like those actually exist. So that's the only thing I need to get. So I would ask for one more continuance to just make sure those messages exist. But beyond that, we'll either work it out or get it in position to go to trial.
All right, State. I'll have the messages.
The download of the messages themselves, yeah, that's it.
That's fine.
Because you did the investigator's depo since last time, right?
Yes, done. And he's the only listed witness, so I don't have any further depositions that are needed. I'm not aware of any witness that would contribute anything substantial.
Okay. Let's make sure that gets sent over. August 26th, 9 o'clock.
It may be one I have to go down and view, not because there's anything that relates to the charges. It's just they weren't sure if there's anything contained in the phone itself that couldn't be sent over to me. That's what I'm trying to
Oh,
figure
so
out,
it's a
so.
phone download,
It's a
not
phone
just the
download.
messages.
Yeah, or at least I think there's going to be a phone download. But if not, the messages are my main concern, because I already have all the other discovery, the profile and all of that.
I just really am surprised that all that software and Cellbrite and all those things can't just say, give them only the messages.
Yeah, it does, yes.
So a very interesting presentation at the bar convention about some of the stuff they can do now. And so it seems like they should be able to do that. Not that I saw that they could, but they can seemingly do so much more advanced things that you would think they could do that too, but it is what it is. All right, August 26th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, this is Louis Fonseca before the court in 25 CF 1972. So, Your Honor, we completed a good bit of the depositions. The main one that needs done is Dr. Carroll. The reason that deposition could not take place is because Dr. Carroll no longer works at the clinic, and so we don't have his report. And in order to actually do the deposition and have any success with it or gain any information, I need that report, because that's the report that's going to tell us what the condition of the animals is in and the examination that he conducted. So he's working on getting that for us. I'm also going to be working on getting it. The state is also working on getting it. So whoever gets it first will get the deposition reset. The only other thing I would need is records from the adoption clinics that the animals ended up going to. I'm going to be working on getting those records as well, but we did have success with the first round of depositions, and we'll work towards getting Dr. Carroll's deposition reset. Would ask for a continuance to August 26th for that reason.
There's no objection.
8/26 at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, ideally, let's pass Mr. Ford.
Cutter, we're gonna have to pass Jeremy Ford tomorrow.
I could pass Cutter Ford, Your Honor.
Does, okay.
You can't.
I'll put it on there.
No problem.
No, I understand. Sorry about that, Your Honor. Thank you. This is Mr. Jeremy Ford, 26 CF 464 and 22 CF 3188. If we could put this on docket day Monday for possible resolution, but I would ask for plea or continuance otherwise.
Okay, I think it's the first time up, so plea or continue set for June 29th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you. Oh, anything you want to tell the judge? Are you sure?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Forrest? This is Samantha Forrest.
It is.
I think he was telling me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Steve.
25 CF 1573. Your Honor, if we could put this on Monday, I'm almost certain this will resolve.
Okay. June 29th, plea or continue?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Everything else done if it doesn't resolve? Yeah, there was some question about depots being finished up and.
Tentatively, I think so. It would I fully intend for this to resolve, as does Ms. Forrest. The only thing I could see changing would be needing to take a deposition of the alleged child victim, but the whole time that this has been going on, the resolving this case has been contingent upon me not deposing him. So that would be the only thing I could foresee needing to be done, but nothing else.
All right, State, do you have any issue with Monday?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
June 29th, 9 o'clock, plea or continue? Foster.
Your Honor, this is Mr. Foster before the court in 25 CF 2026. Your Honor, we were able to get a round of depositions done. During those depositions, I learned that Mr. Foster's phone was downloaded, so there's things that could be provided off of that, although again, I think there's an issue with certain materials that can't be provided to me on that phone. So I need to go look at that phone itself, look at the download itself. For the other phone that was seized in this case, I believe was the alleged victim's phone, no phone download could be completed on that. I have screenshots of certain messages and stuff that were sent over by the state that I do have, but that is a phone that I need to go through as well. So I'm going to coordinate that, Your Honor.
Let me just make sure I understood what you said there, Mr. Mack. So they have the victim's phone, but there's no download, so you have to review it in person.
Correct.
Okay.
And then Mr. Foster's phone, there is some downloads, and we have some messages and other things that have been sent over from that phone. But my understanding is there may be additional materials that are on that phone that could not be sent over, which would be pertinent to this case to review.
Gotcha. All right.
So I would ask for August 26th.
Any objection from the state?
To me? No, it's you.
No. Foster?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
No, no.
Thank you. August 26th, 9 o'clock, Mr. Foster.
This is Ms. Francis before the court in 26 CF 628 and 26 CF 246. Your Honor, I did get a round of discovery. I need body camera, though. I don't have any body camera footage, so that's what I'm waiting for. It's a first time up, so
Is
I
it
would
on which case?
on 26 CF 628. It's a grand theft, Your Honor.
Okay.
So I just need that to review that with Ms. Francis. It's a first time up, so I'm asking for the continuance. The other case is a VOP, Your Honor. I just asked these to track together. I would ask for the August pretrial conference.
August 26th, 9 o'clock for pretrial conference for Ms. Francis. Both cases will go to that day.
All right.
Oh, hold on a second.
Go ahead.
Just because I have issues. How does
Okay.
she spell her last name? Because it's spelled both
Spell your last
ways.
name.
Francis.
CIS.
Okay.
As opposed to what, it's a CES.
They have ES in there as well, so I'm just trying to figure out which way was which.
Ms. Francis,
Your Honor, this is Mr. Gainey, 26 CF 146, asking for docket day. I believe we'll be able to resolve it on docket day.
So that's plea or continue?
Yes, Your Honor, plea or continue, please.
June 29th, 9 o'clock, plea or continue. Second time up.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you,
Amen.
Mr. Gaines.
we've run out, they're coming upstairs, but if we want to pass to Mr. Powell, then we can handle his two, and then we'll come back and finish yours
I
out.
talked to Ford.
You want to go talk to Ford now?
All right. Mr. Powell?
Can you get code for the attorney?
Good morning, Judge.
Morning. Is it still morning?
Yeah, good afternoon. With Peyton Pierce.
18 more minutes.
Mr. Pierce is present. Judge, we have depositions scheduled for August 12th. We had a round last month. but,
Okay.
They
I have
got
marked.
They got, for lack of better words, we had to reset a few. So they're set for August 12th, and we anticipate clear trial next cycle after we conclude the depositions.
And you said they were set now for August?
August 12th.
August 12th.
Yes.
All right. Any issues from the state?
Which one was this again?
Pierce, August 20th.
Yes, no objection from the state here.
Yes, we have no objection.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, August 26th, 9 o'clock.
Judge, the next matter I have is Timothy Thacker. This may be under the docket under
It
Dixie
is.
Powell.
I think you're both listed on it, but it's under his name. We had that issue earlier. If there's two lawyers, it could be under either name, and
I need to actually get access to the clerk's side. I can't see anything under Mr. Thacker because I think it is listed under.
probably have to call Digital Services to make sure that
Working on it.
happens.
We're set for a bond motion tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And I was just going to ask to pass it till tomorrow and see what we want to do after that.
Any issue with that from the state as far as just passing it until tomorrow for the pretrial with the bond hearing? I think we said at 2 o'clock. All right, then, Mr. Thacker, we'll see you back tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock for your bond hearing.
Sir, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
That's all you have?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. Powell.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Judge, if I can call Mr. Herbert up.
Mr. Herbert, come on up.
All right, Judge, so what I'm want to do is I want to leave him on for docket day. I've instructed him to go over to the office, give the materials to our receptionist. We're going to get scanned in, get it off to the investigator and see if we can verify it. But that's what I'm asking to do. I'm not in a position to move for a continuance at this time.
So what are we putting it on Monday for?
I'm going to say plea or trial for, since those are apparently my only options. With the proviso, I may be, probably not going to be begging the court for a continuance at that point. I think I'm as ready as everybody else for this to be over with.
All right, I've got it down. I already wrote it down from the first time you came up as plea or trial. We'll set you for June 29th at 9 o'clock. Mr. Herbert, you heard what your attorney said. Make sure you drop off that paperwork so he can have it. And then we'll see you back on Monday, June 29th at 9 o'clock.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we'll scan that in, we'll get it to Dave, and sign the waiver. When you get there, they've got a waiver waiting on it.
Excuse me, Your Honor, for that court date on Monday, would I be able to request a video Zoom, or would you like me to be here in person?
Well, what are we going to potentially be doing that day, Mr.?
It depends on how far Dave gets.
How far what? Dave?
How far my investigator gets with the verification process.
Didn't we have a motion to dismiss hearing set before?
We did. He failed to appear at that hearing.
And it hasn't been reset, right?
It's not been reset because he failed to appear, and so I'm trying to verify what he's telling me, that he was in the hospital and that's why he wasn't here. Otherwise, his failure to appear waives his speedy trial rights, and that puts me dead in the water. I mean, I'm open
I'm not
to
saying I agree or
suggestions at this
disagree with
point.
that, but it's, I just don't know what you're gonna end up trying to argue on Monday potentially as to whether or not I need him to be here or not. 'Cause if it's an evidentiary hearing, then he's supposed to be here. If it's not an evidentiary hearing, he won't have to be here. He can appear by Zoom as long as he actually does that.
Let's do it this way then, Judge. Let's set it as an evidentiary hearing, and I'll either be able to proceed forward on it or I won't.
Or are we setting the motion to dismiss for that day?
That works for me, Judge, if that's what gets us there.
Well, I don't typically tell y'all what we're gonna do. You ask to do something, and when I say, sure, we can do it.
It seems like that's what I need to do, so I'll ask to set it for a hearing on Monday, and I'll ask my secretary to do a notice of hearing today.
Any issue with that?
The one question, if you can forward me the motion, because I've seen a bunch of motions in there, just so I know which one, if you can
Yeah, I'll
send
send
that to
it
me
to you.
today.
Yeah.
All right, well, Just do a notice of hearing for it if you're going to have the actual hearing that day on that motion, and just
Yes, sir.
include whatever the DIN is for that case, just the document identification number that appears on the clerk's site.
Oh, I see what you're
So I
saying.
know which motion that is.
Yes, sir.
I don't
It's
usually.
the one that I did.
I usually don't have a big issue with that in criminal cases because we all know what's going on. But I usually fuss at some of the civil lawyers about making sure I know, because sometimes it's hard to track because there's numerous motions to compel or stay or whatever it might be. I want to make sure I'm reading the right one.
Yes,
So
sir.
I can be prepared for the motion. So, but just include that so I make sure I'm reading the right stuff as well, Mr. Williams.
I will, Judge.
All right,
If
thank
if I
you.
may verify, it's just a arguing law. I don't need, there's nobody that
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
there's
need.
no,
Okay.
yeah, it's just going to be a legal argument.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Herbert, you're raising your hand again.
I just wanted to allow the courts to know that I am working towards hiring a private attorney as well.
Is that going to be done before the motion hearing that we just set for Monday?
I'm working my hardest to get it done before the motion.
Well, you might want to talk to Mr. Williams, your current attorney, about that before he prepares for a hearing that you basically don't want him to be at.
Judge,
Also,
he-
hold on, Mr. Williams, I want to make sure I finish this part. If you hire a lawyer and that lawyer says he or she can't be ready for this hearing on Monday and you need more time, that's something you might want to think about, is whether or not that'd be potentially waiving any sort of speedy trial right that you have left. Again, I'm trying not to say anything about what I think about the case to give you some sort of idea of what I might rule on these things. I want to hear what you have to say, but any future delays or further delays that could be attributed to the defendant, you, may change what happens with what you've already filed for and what you've already asked the court to do. So I'm not telling you that's going to happen, but it's just something to consider as you go through this process, Mr. Herbert. Mr. Williams, I'm sorry to interrupt, I just want to make sure I got that out.
No, I was just going to say, I'm going to need to see a notice of appearance or at least get a phone call from whoever he hires. Otherwise, I'm just going to work this up and be prepared to do it.
Okay. All right, we'll see you all on Monday.
Judge, did you want him to be able to appear by Zoom for this?
Well, if he's going to testify for any reason, I need him to be here.
Judge, I don't think it's going to require him to testify because it's all based on documents in the clerk's file.
So
Oh,
it's
well,
still-
we're talking about you, though, being why you missed court. So, yeah, you will need to testify. You will
I'll
need to
need you
testify.
to be here if you're going to testify.
All right, yes, Your Honor, I'll be there.
All right,
All right,
thank you,
Judge.
Mr. Herbert.
All right,
All
thanks.
right.
You have a wonderful day.
You too. And that's the only thing that I had that was important, Judge.
All right, who else did we want to bring up before lunch?
Mr. Klein's is ready, and I've got a handful for him, family here. First one being Jordan Cook.
Cook?
Your Honor, this is Mr. Cook. He's got two cases on today's docket, 25 CF 1922, 25 CF 2088. We recently filed reciprocal discovery in the 1922 case, and speaking with Mr. Cook, he is aware depositions of the alleged victim have not been taken in the 2088 case. However, he wants me to set that case for trial. So in 2088, Mr. Cook is requesting the court to set the matter for trial. Given the fact I won't be here next week, and I've explained this to Mr. Cook, I just would ask the court, I guess, to put this straight through to jury review. But I also am aware of the court's tentative trial schedule at this point, so.
It's obviously abbreviated as we've talked about, but I'm certainly going to focus on people who are incarcerated and actually ready for trial.
Yes.
But we can certainly put it on the, what is that, the 10th? July 10th is the jury review date. Would it be trial only on the 25 CF 2088 case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let me just ask, are you new to this case, Mr. Kleins?
I'm not new to the case, Your Honor. Mr. Cook was out of custody for several months, and he's been put in custody based on a misdemeanor case that, in full candor to this court, is also set for trial on the week of July 13th with Judge Ward. So that's the case that revoked Mr. Cook's bond.
Okay. I wasn't aware of that. So.
Yeah. That's why I wanted you to be here.
No, I appreciate it. All right, then we'll put him down for a trial this time. Twenty-five CF. How long of a trial do you think it might be, Mr. Kleins, or the state?
I think it's 2 or 3 witnesses.
Who is it?
Jordan Cook.
Jordan Cook.
It's a false imprisonment and a battery.
Okay. Why are we trying that one first?
Because that's the one he wants to set for trial. In the other case, we did file reciprocal discovery, which is a prescription for the substance at issue belonged to his mother. So we have not taken depositions in the 2088 case. I can tell the state, I don't expect you're going to have a favorable witness on that kidnapping and false imprisonment charge. She's already requested that you guys drop the misdemeanor case.
Which is violation of his pretrial release for this case.
Correct.
All right. And as far as the other case, you just want to set that for August?
We might as well. I mean, they're not related in any way.
August 26th at 9 o'clock for the 25 CF 1922. As far as the 25 CF 2088, we'll set that for July 10th for jury review for a potential July 13th trial.
I will look into this case. I'm not fully abreast of what's going on with it. I need to review it once I get it done. But I just want to say for the record, generally speaking, the state's the one who sets which case we're taking the trial first, not the defendant. That means it's our prerogative as the prosecutors to prosecute the cases that we prosecute.
I mean, I can file a speedy demand on the case if you need it, Mr. Mall. Like, I mean,
I'm just saying, let me look at this one, this specifically, because I wasn't aware of it, but I will look at it specifically that we were gonna have this issue, so.
I think what he just said also is he filed reciprocal discovery on that first case. That
I'll look at them.
Okay. All right, thank you.
That's it.
Sounds like y'all can maybe tough.
Forrest.
Your Honor, this is Mr. Kevin Forrest. Speaking with Mr. Maddox, he represents the co-defendant for Mr. Forrest. My understanding is that Mr. Sheik is reviewing the current offer to the Forrests. Because of that, I don't know how the court wants to handle it. I don't know if the court has passed Samantha Forrest to Monday.
We put it on Monday for purposes of plea or continue, I think.
Okay. And I explained to Mr. Forrest, I'm not going to be here, so even if she pled on Monday, we're looking at the same offer, whatever she's going to receive. So procedurally, I would ask the court to continue this to the August 26th date, knowing that if she pleads on Monday, I fully expect Mr. Forrest to be back in front of the court probably by July 9th for entry of a plea. To notify Your Honor and the state, I did file a motion for a furlough for Mr. Forrest. It has not been noticed for a hearing. I was going to request that the court consider putting that motion on for tomorrow's docket. It's time sensitive. It's based on the fact that Mr. Forrest's daughter is going to college next week. I don't like filing last-second motions, especially of this nature. However, it is what it is. It has been filed. I would request if the court would allow me to bring Mr. Forrest back tomorrow morning for a hearing on that. It's a 3-paragraph motion.
Was it filed?
It might still be in the queue. It might still be pending. My assistant has advised me it was filed first thing this morning, so, in both cases. So.
All right, can y'all approach?
Back Home Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briarpatch Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
And when I talked with Ms. Dudley, my understanding is no depositions have ever been taken in this matter. I would ask the court for a one-cycle continuance. We are trying to get this resolved as quickly as we can, but this is a pretty serious charge here with firearms being involved. So I would ask for a one-cycle continuance.
1 second. Has there been any attempt to set depositions on those cases?
I was just appointed within the past month and a half, 2 months, something like that.
Okay.
So, and I know, I mean, obviously, it's a 25 CF case. Even then, we're looking at an October 31st arrest.
And he's got the other case that Mr.
Yeah,
Henderson
he's
has.
being held without bond on another case.
All right, and that case is already set for August 26th at 9 o'clock. But I understand the other case is probably the controlling case, but let's make sure this one is moving along as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially because you're not representing him on that case. All right, thank you, Mr. McQueen. We'll see you back August 26th.
I've got 2 more years coming. If you want to address Adair, who's out, then by the time you're done with that, then we'll,
So Harold Adair is on today's docket. He was
Last week.
Yeah, you did. Actually, yes, you did.
To put on August 24th at 9 o'clock. Is that enough time?
it's not. You have, Landon has like 3 more, so if you just don't run too far, then I'll get Landon.
Run it all.
First one will be Gilly. Just kidding. Your name is? Phelan, come on.
Phelan? Is that Mr. Klein's case?
Right back to the podium. Your Honor, this is Mr. Phelan. We attempted to depose, this is an FDLE case. We've attempted to depose the 3 FDLE officers. Only one of them showed up.
Where are they from?
Pensacola. I've already been in contact with one of them who didn't show up, and I advised her, I said, I will reset the depot, but if you fail to appear again, I'm gonna file a motion without notice. We've got to move these cases. So I've talked to Mr. Phelan about this. He's aware of what's going on. So I'd ask the court to continue this to the August 26th. We will reset those depots, so they will take place before that court date. They were on Zoom anyway, so we'd probably be able to get them in.
All right. Any objection from the state?
No objection from the state, Your Honor.
All right. August 26th, 9 o'clock. Let's make sure those are done before.
Absolutely.
Especially if you're willing to do them by Zoom.
Yes, sir. All right, James. All right, I'll come talk to you, okay? Your Honor, this is Mr. Sledge in 24 CF 2745. Dr. McDonald filed her report.
I've reviewed it.
The defense would stipulate that the court can use the report to make a finding of competency.
Who's on Sledge?
Yes. State would not object to that, Your Honor.
Well, do you stipulate to me making the decision based solely on the report that was filed?
We do.
Does the state stipulate to that?
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
All right, and I've read the entire report. Based on the stipulation, I'll use that for my purpose of making a finding regarding competence. Based on Dr. McDonald's report, I will find that Mr. Sledge is competent to proceed.
If we can continue Mr. Sledge's case to the August 26th docket, I've already advised my assistant, Mr. Sledge is one of the top 4 clients who needs depositions taken in a timely manner. So we will get some depositions taken before the next court date.
Do you know approximately how many you've got to do?
Off the top of my head, I would say it's probably more than 10. So I'm not promising we can get them all done at one time, but certainly we can expedite the issue since Mr. Sledge has been in custody for a year now.
Well, I think this case needs to get pushed, so
Absolutely.
getting everyone you think needs to be done should be set for that first round and hopefully get done. I understand people don't show up sometimes, and that new names pop up during the course of depositions. But I'd like for as many to be done as possible so that Mr. Sledge can get to the point. And obviously, Mr. Sledge wants a trial, so let's get to that point.
It will be a priority. Yes,
All
sir.
right. August 26th, 9 o'clock.
Layman has 4, and then I've got Mr. Williams, 2 with Lisa.
State's gonna. Aye.
Who's this?
This is Gilly, Jamie Gilly.
Gilly.
It is, Your Honor. Jamie Gilly, 26 CF 748.
Go ahead.
The intention is to do a PTI today with a plea, Your Honor.
Okay, do you have the paperwork ready for that?
I do not. I believe Mr. Mull is preparing it. I mean, I can do the plea, just that he agrees to, I just need the PTI itself.
Well, I'd like him to be able to see the agreement that he's pleading to.
Yes.
Can we just bring him back in the afternoon?
I'm fine with that, Mr. Mull.
What is it
The
now?
PTI with the plea for Mr. Gilly. Substance use evaluation and treatment.
I'm fine with that. I sent you one over to your email. You didn't get that?
Oh, Gilly?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Grimes, we'll see you this afternoon for your plea.
Okay.
He just has to write up the paperwork and go over it with you first.
Yes.
So we're gonna take a lunch break and we'll see you after that.
Is Ford gonna be the same situation, or are you ready to go on?
Or it
board?
will be the same situation. I gotta
Okay,
write that
so
up.
Ford can go back too, we'll see him after lunch, I was just trying to handle family.
Yes.
So then I have,
Which Ford is that?
Cutter Ford.
Okay.
We'll have a
We had
resolution.
3 Fords on the,
Yes.
I forgot about you, Mr. Williams, let me get you that.
so Ford will be in the afternoon as well. Oh,
This is,
sir, up here. Who's this, Ms. Rivers?
Your Honor, this is Laredo Yardley.
Yardley. Wasn't he listed for someone else's name and yours?
Your Honor,
I think it
he
was twice
had,
on my docket for,
yeah, Your Honor, he had Mr. Stewart in Walton County, and then here he had a South End case with no attorney that we got transferred up.
Yeah, he's under Mr. McKinney, Your Honor.
Yes.
That's what it
Oh,
was.
that's what it was, Your Honor, yes. And Your Honor, we've reached an agreement in this matter. Your Honor, for the record, that's 26 CF 739 and 26 CF 560.
Y'all have guidelines? Ms. Rivers, did you get guidelines on the case?
I did, Your Honor, but I don't have them.
Okay.
And I don't have a printer.
Did you have any objection to what you received?
No, Your Honor.
All right, state have guidelines on Mr. Yardley? Is there a?
He doesn't score,
He doesn't
Your Honor.
score, so this is not a downward departure. Well, if you get them printed, I do have to sign a copy of them and file them in every case. I state that for a specific reason, because we've got a case right now where I didn't, even though I discussed them. It's become a thing. All right, Mr. Yardley, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, can you state your full name and date of birth, please?
Laredo Avery Yardley, 08/31/2001.
Okay, and Mr. Yardley, you're here in two cases, 26 CF 560 and 26 CF 739. Both of those cases are one count of grand theft. Each of those are third-degree felonies punished by up to 5 years in state prison. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I've been handed a plea and sentencing agreement that would have you plead no contest to those two charges. You'd be adjudicated guilty, so there'll be 2 felony convictions. 24 months of community control. That's bars to bed to Phoenix House. Can you do community control at Phoenix House?
That is what they request.
That they require that? Okay.
That way they can't leave the premises.
Gotcha. All right, you're to complete the Phoenix House program, which is minimum 18 months?
It varies.
Okay.
It sometimes. it's-
Typically 18 months?
Yes, Your Honor, typically
Okay.
18 months.
And the reason I bring that up is because he's on, this would be 24 months community control. I don't know how quickly he'll get sent over there. Do you have any idea on that right now, Ms. Rivers?
Your Honor, they have a new policy now where until they get sentenced and until they receive a form from probation, they will not even put them on the list.
Okay. I just don't want it to be a situation where his community control runs out before he finishes the program. That's my only concern. All right, you're to not trespass at Burlington or Lowe's in Okaloosa County, waive costs of supervision, $615 court costs. That should be times 2, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Rivers, 2 court costs, because it's 2 different
Yes,
cases?
yes, Your Honor.
And is 615 accurate?
I believe it's 5:15.
515. Come on, Mr. Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, may prosecutor Ambrose?
Sure.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll. Fight fire with fire. Take 1. Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us.
Another day.
Come back another day? Well, I'll give you a pretrial conference of August 26th.
All right.
If you decide to take this resolution earlier, we can move it up to a newer, sooner court date.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. Yardley.
Yes, sir.
8/26, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
Your Honor, this is Mr. John Saber before the court on 25 CF 1769. Your Honor, in meeting with him yesterday, he indicated that he wanted a new attorney. He believed there was a conflict because I also represent his cousin.
Brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law, his brother-in-law.
Okay.
I did instruct him.
Is the
how-
brother-in-law related to this case in some way?
No, Your Honor, not at all.
So how's that a conflict, Mr. Sabor?
That's just what I feel.
I understand, but that's not the issue. The issue is, a conflict arises when she's representing two people with adverse interest to each other, not just because,
No, that's what I was always told, though.
well,
If you represent somebody in the family,
that's not true.
you can pass this to the judge.
Anything I read has to be put in the court file, so the state would have to read it too.
Your Honor, this is
I don't take secret notes from defendants.
that he was accepted in the Phoenix house, which,
Okay.
this is for Mr. Mull, actually.
And just so you understand, Mr. Saber, I'm not saying there can't be a conflict between family members, but there actually has to be one.
I think I read that prior. I thought you emailed that to me.
All right, so what are we doing with Mr. Saber's case?
Your Honor, depositions have been completed in this matter. But I believe that he does not want to go forward with a trial at this time because he wants a new attorney.
All right, in reading the first sentence of your letter, you're talking about the facts of the case. So I don't think it's appropriate for me to read this at this point because you're potentially admitting to things that could be against your interests here. You might want to take the advice of your counsel before doing these things, Mr. Saber. What would you like to do today?
I'm trying to plead out to rehab.
Okay. What's the current plea offer? Mr. Mull? DOC. How long?
32.10.
Okay. So what your options are if you want to enter a plea, Mr. Saber, is you can accept what the state's plea offer is, or you can plead straight up, which means I can sentence you to anything up into including the maximum for each of these counts. I haven't added that up yet, but there's quite a few felonies here.
Well, we need to get continuous, I mean, you could tell.
Judge, just because I have to go there later on this afternoon, I will put it out there. He may be one that would qualify to get into drug court if he was interested in actually doing rehab and going into one of the court programs. That's the only way that I would put him in, because at that point, it gives us a lot more options and there's a lot more supervision if we put him in drug court.
All right, so Mr. Saber, do you want to maybe talk to your lawyer about drug court and find out more about it? Usually what they have you do is go watch drug court at least a time or two to see what it's all about and see if it's something you think you can do and it's going to be good for you. Because basically when you plead a drug court, if you don't successfully complete it, then you get sentenced in drug court and that judge could sentence you to anything up into including the maximum. I'm not trying to give you some sort of hint as to what you should do or shouldn't do. I'm just trying to see if that's something you want to consider and talk to your lawyer about it.
Talk to my lawyer and talk to.
Well, you won't talk to the prosecutor. She'll talk to him for you. But as far as learning about the program, there's a coordinator that can tell you all about it too.
She'll have to come talk to you.
Okay.
So in that case, Your Honor, if we could put this on the next pretrial docket.
Okay. What would you like to do with this? All right, August 26th at 9 o'clock, but they may have you go watch some drug court well before that. All right, thank you, Mr. Saber. Have a good day.
Mr. Morris.
This is Tyshawn Morris?
Sean Morris, yes, Your Honor. We have 4 case numbers. I'm going to have him sign this plea agreement we've gone over while we're doing this. Your Honor, our case numbers are 25 CF 1175, 25 CF 1174, 22 CF 1436, and 23 CF 2394. And today, Your Honor, Mr. Morris is going to withdraw his previously entered not guilty plea in the 1174 and 1175 cases, and he's going to withdraw his previous denial in the two VOP cases, which are 23 CF 2394 and 22 CF 1436. And in the two new cases, 25 CF 1174 and 25 CF 1175, he's going to plead no contest as charged. And in 23 CF 2394 and 22 CF 1436, those are the VOP cases, Your Honor, he is going to admit a violation of probation. Return in count one of 25 CF 1175, he'll receive a DOC sentence of 65.55 months. In counts 2 and 3 of that case, and in count 2 of that case, and in count 1 of the 25 1174, he'll receive a DOC sentence of 60 months. In each of those, and in the VOP cases, he'll receive 60 months. Of course, the distinguishing thing there is that count 1 of 1175 is a first-degree felony trafficking of cocaine, which carries a 30-year maximum and automatic $50,000 fine. He will receive on counts 3 and 4 of the new case 1175, Your Honor. Those are misdemeanors. He'll be served. He'll be sentenced to time.
I'm served.
All sentences are to run concurrent. He'll have court costs, $615 standard drug possession, $1,140 for trafficking drugs, $100 for the cost of prosecution, and I believe it's $100 for the PD fee.
For each case. Issue with that, Mr. Sheik? Because as you came up to the podium.
I just wanted to make sure, did we do the $50,000 fine?
Yes.
He did say that.
I missed it, I just wanted to make sure.
I think it was about the time you were walking up.
I believe that's it, Your Honor. If I could approach, I have the agreement and also the score sheet.
Thank you. Please. Thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Morris, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Sir.
Can you state your full name and date of birth, please?
Sean Dion Morris, January 28, 1995.
All right, Mr. Morris, you're here in the 4 cases that were cited by your lawyer, the 2 violations of probation in 23 CF 2394 and 22 CF 1436. You also have 25 CF 1174, which is possession of more than 20 grams of cannabis with 3rd-degree felony punishment by up to 5 years in state prison. Also, 25 CF 1175, where it's count 1 is trafficking more than 28 grams but less than 200 grams of cocaine, which is punished by up to 30 years in the Department of Corrections. There's a 3-year minimum mandatory sentence and a mandatory $50,000 fine. Count 2 is fleeing to elude, 3rd-degree felony, 5-year maximum, $5,000 fine maximum. Count 3, resisting without violence, which is a 1st-degree misdemeanor punished by up to a year in county jail. Count 4, driving on suspended, 60-day maximum. Do you all understand all that?
Yes, sir.
All right, I have a plea and sentencing agreement, as your attorney has announced, that would call for you to admit your violation of probation in the 2 VOP cases and plead no contest as charged in the 2 new cases. In return, it'll be 65.550, I think is what it has listed
Correct,
here.
Your Honor.
All right. 65.55 months in the Department of Corrections on count 1 of the 1175 case, which is the trafficking. In the rest of the third-degree felonies, it would be 60 months Department of Corrections to run concurrent. So that's 60 months on counts 1 and count 2 of the 1175 case, count 1 of the, which is the sole count in the 1174 case, and then on each of the VOPs, you'll have time served as to the 2 misdemeanors in the 1175 case, all sentences to run concurrent, and then all the costs that were announced by your lawyer. Did you understand all that?
Yes, sir.
I know he said it all. I want to kind of say it so I can understand it as well, and it's always better to say it twice than not enough. All right, so, and you'll also be adjudicated guilty of all those, so that's going to be, what, at least 1, 2, 3 felony convictions plus whatever it was on the VOP. All right, is that what you want to do today, Mr. Morris?
Yes, sir.
Or is that the state's agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Mr. Morris, have you had enough time to go over this plea and sentencing agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand and sign the agreement?
Yes, sir.
And are you satisfied with your lawyer's advice and representation in this case?
Yes, sir.
Are you currently under the influence of any alcohol, drugs, or controlled substances?
Sir.
Are you currently suffering from any mental health issues?
Sir.
Has anyone forced, pressured, or threatened you in any way to enter these pleas?
Sir.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the terms of the agreement I've just read?
Sir.
Do you understand that on the VOP cases, if you admit your violation, there won't be a hearing where the state would have to prove how you violated your probation?
Yes, sir.
And you also understand on the new cases that if you enter that no contest plea, as you've indicated, then there won't be a trial of any kind?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand that you're giving up your trial rights, which are on page 2 of the agreement that you stated that you signed and understood?
Yes, sir.
All right. And do you understand you're waiving any potential defense you have in any of those cases or counts?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, this could lead to your deportation or exclusion from the country? All right. And Mr. Morris, as to the 2 violations of probation, 22 CF 1436 and 23 CF 2394, what is your plea? Are you admitting or denying your violations of probation?
Admit.
All right, I'll accept your admissions as freely, voluntarily, knowingly given. As to the 2 new cases, 25 CF 1174 is the marijuana felony, 3rd degree, and 1175 is the trafficking, the fleeing to elude, resisting without violence, and drive while license suspended. What is your plea to those 2 cases with 5 counts?
No contest.
I'll accept your no contest plea as freely, voluntarily, knowingly given. I'm going to adjudicate you guilty on all cases, all counts. Count 1 of 1175 is going to be 65.55 months in the Department of Corrections. It'll be 60 months of Department of Corrections on count 2 of 1175, count 1 of 1174, and each of the VOPs. As to counts 3 and 4 of 1175, it'll be time served. You're going to have, in the 2 new cases, I'm sorry, 1174, it's going to be 615 court costs, and 1175, 1140 in court costs. It's $100 cost of prosecution and $100 PD fee for each count, or I'm sorry, each case, plus the $50 application fee. Did I miss anything?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
All right, Madam Clerk, did I get all that right? Is there anything that you think needs to be addressed that I may have missed?
So you said there was the $50,000 fine?
$50,000 fine as well.
That'll be with the 5% surcharge. And it'll be,
$2,500 surcharge.
the 1175 case will be 1073 because of the traffic charge.
I thought that, oh, he's got this 1140 because of the trafficking.
I put that because it was on the offer sheet.
Okay. No, it's fine. We always want to make sure it's right.
It'll be the
And then it'll be revoke and terminate on his probation.
Okay.
And money to collections.
And he understands, Your Honor, that because of the drugs involved, that the Department of Highway and Motor Vehicles, Safety Motor Vehicle, could affect his license, and he'll have to follow their rules to get that reinstated.
Okay.
And I think I neglected to mention that I'm not aware of any DNA or scientific evidence that would tend to exonerate it.
And that's typically in the report too, but I appreciate you bringing that up, Mr. Williams. All right. All right, so I think I've announced everything that needs to be announced. Mr. Morris, I will need you to be fingerprinted and then you'll have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of the court. This is a guideline sentence. He scored 65.55 months. And you have 30 days to appeal, Mr. Morris. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. That-
Oh, and I'm sorry, I didn't say time served on all cases. I'm sorry, Mr. Williams.
Just going to say, thank you, Your Honor. That concludes my business.
You're welcome. Good to
See
see
you
you.
next time.
One with Mr. Jay Williams, who has family here. That would be Jonathan Nichols. Mr. Nichols, come on up.
Morning, Judge. No, afternoon. This is Mr. Nichols. Judge, I filed a motion in limine on it. Mr. Nichols has got some issues where we need to try to get his case resolved. I think the court set for a hearing on the 30th, but I don't know that there's a need for a hearing.
We
Is
did
the state
so.
going to defeat the motion?
I mean,
I think you said it for a hearing, Mr. Williams. The notice of hearing I has your signature on it.
Yes, sir. But I don't get to pick which days they go. That's,
the state's gonna go forward. We're gonna object to the, well, I mean,
I haven't read
I
the
tell you
motion.
what, let's
I mean,
leave
I'm
it on
sorry.
Monday, plea or trial, and I'll talk with the state. We can resolve this with a plea. I think once he looks over the motion, he's gonna find that it's, and looks at the case law that's in the motion and the jury instructions, he's gonna agree that it's well taken. Hopefully, it won't actually need to be a trial, but I need to get this gentleman out of jail. His mother's gonna lose her house if he doesn't go back to paying her house payments.
It's Jonathan Nichols, right?
That's correct, Judge. 2025 CF 2337. Yeah, I talked to him at the elevator a couple of days ago. We're willing to resolve it with probation, anything that will get him the heck out of jail. And he's got a good 4 months or better in. 8 months?
And what does he score?
Well, I don't have his.
39 months, Your Honor.
LPM or LPM.
This is the case where he was walking on the street and had a knife and he said he was using it to cut something. I can't remember what it was,
Yes,
some
sir,
sort
and
of
I've
food or
provided-
barbecue or something like that.
I've provided witnesses to that to the state. And also listed the case that's almost exactly the same.
And I haven't read the motion. I just started to look at it and I remembered it just from reading the report
Yes, sir.
quite some time ago. In fact. All right, so y'all just, we're gonna leave it on for Monday?
Yes, sir.
All right. Typically, the motions in limine, I would do them on the 10th, which is the review date, if we're gonna go forward with it. The notice of hearing that I see here says July 30th, which would be after the trial.
Yes, sir, but
So-
that was the earliest date that we could get.
Well,
I'm being asked to go ahead and offer you community control right now.
Okay, thank you. The state would be okay if we
That's
wanted
what
to
we set it
move
for.
the motion hearing to the 10th, because that makes more
well,
sense.
well, we can't have motions from limine after the trial, so.
Yes, no, that's what I'm saying, Your
So
Honor.
it's- All right, so. Okay, we're setting the case for trial.
That's what we're talking about.
When do I get to go?
No, we're setting it for trial this time.
What time? When is my trial date?
13th is the
July
first of the
13th.
trial weeks. So sometime the week of the 13th of this
So
month.
when does my motion get heard?
That's
On the
what we're
10th.
talking about.
The Friday before.
Am I coming back Monday for?
Jury review.
Well, no,
If
I'm
y'all
just
don't want
trying to-
jury review, then I'll just put
I'm
them
just
on the
trying to
10th.
figure out, I'm just trying to figure out why they're so adamant to send me to prison and I've.
Because you
done-
score prison.
I've never been on probation, ever. Why can't I get probation? Like, I don't
If
understand.
the state's not willing to offer that, I can't tell you, sir.
I wanna go to trial.
Okay, we're set for
Y'all have to
trial.
Give me all of it.
Say again?
Y'all gonna have to give me what y'all
Sir,
give me.
I understand you're upset, but right now
Ma'am,
you're shooting
we
yourself
don't
in the
need your
foot.
help.
So don't say stuff like that. We're setting the case for trial. We're setting a date to hear the motion. We're getting it
All
resolved.
motions in limine are heard the Friday before trial. It's just what they're done. To be honest, the reason this seems to be a little bit different is Mr. Williams filed it well in advance, which.
I apologize for the outburst.
All right, we'll see you Monday. Yes, sir. What's that?
First of all,
I have two people that are out of custody if the court is
Okay.
interested.
They're on the docket and out of custody?
One
here?
of them is, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
Your Honor, first one would be Michael Schuman. That would be like my page 62, 26 CF 331.
To be honest, Mr. Schuman, I was looking at you, I thought, hasn't he been on my docket before? I just assumed you were here to watch someone else.
Your Honor, we do have most of discovery. I have communicated with the state that it does appear that we are missing an interview with Mr. Schuman and possibly an interview with one other witness. So we're waiting on that. And I'd also like to make the court aware I did file a motion this morning to modify pretrial release conditions, so that would be on July 9th.
Have you discussed whatever that situation is with the state?
No, Your Honor. I did indicate that we would need a phone number so the state could make some contacts. But at this point, I am going to ask to continue this to the next trial cycle with the understanding that we will actually be back earlier, back on July 9th.
I'll just say, I quickly read your motion that was filed this morning. I understand what the issue is. It might take more than an email.
Yeah, oh, yes, Your Honor, no,
Okay.
I know, yes. That's why I said I would need, I indicated that I would need the person's phone number because the state would want to talk to them. If not, be in court.
Okay. All right, so we'll put it on August 24th because he's out?
Yes, Your
At
Honor.
1 o'clock? And then, what are you trying to put the PTR modification on the 9th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sorry, I was reading it as you were saying it. and it
Yes,
was
yes, Your Honor, you're good. Yes, Your Honor.
Trying to do too many things at once. I apologize for that. All right. Do you want the morning or the afternoon for the 9th?
I'd put it for the morning, Your Honor.
Okay. July 9th at 9 for purposes of the motion for modification. Again, obviously, if y'all come to some sort of resolution, and there's a stipulated order, send it over to me. I'm not necessarily saying I'm going to sign it unless I know more, but I'll take a look at it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Schuman.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good day.
Your
Who
Honor,
else?
the next one I have is Marvin Williams. He was on the docket for Monday. This court.
Okay. Is he here?
Yes,
Okay.
Your
Oh, he's coming up. All right. 8:20.
And Your Honor,
All right, give me the case number. if you could, please.
We would like to ask the state to
Mr. Williams? No, it's okay.
withdraw the case.
Oh, I just have to pull up the case number,
Yep,
because
yes.
he's on my docket for today.
Yes, Your Honor.
I just signed an order that he filed a motion on, because he's in trial in front of Judge Clerk. Yes, if he has some sort of big objection to that, make sure I understand. I know. I just looked it up about 10 minutes ago and signed it. Go ahead.
26 CF 510.
We've got it, Miss Rivers.
Marvin Williams.
Yeah.
Is it Marvin?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, and this is what I told to set at first appearance anyway, because I think there was some confusion as to whether or not he was supposed to be here.
Yes, Your Honor.
He's here. Withdraw the case. All right, what do we want to do with Mr. Williams' case?
Your Honor, he is new. I would ask to continue this to 8/24, and I will make sure that's written down for him. The court would
Got it,
consider
okay, I just didn't
continuing.
want to, all right, so we'll put you on August 24th at 1 o'clock. Make sure you're here. There, I put out a warrant for your arrest because you weren't here on Monday. I've withdrawn that now. But just make sure you show up or I'm going to have to do it again. Okay, I understand. Just make sure you communicate with your lawyer. She can maybe get your appearance waived if it's necessary for something important. Just stay in touch with her. We'll see you back August 24th.
All right, thank
All right, thank you.
Yes. Your Honor, this is Bryson Shanklin before the court, 25 CF 556. If I may approach with the state, I don't see Ms. Basso, but Ms. Young.
Not cool, bro. I'm attorney Coy Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
All right, based on the expert witness issues, we'll put it on August 26th, 9 o'clock.
Family that I'm aware of, but for the Landon had some.
We're bringing them back up, yeah. Okay. All right. How much time do y'all need for lunch? think it's 12:54, I would say 1:30.
That'd be fine.
All right, if anyone needs more time or